Hi everybody, good evening. Welcome to the lounge. Tis I, the only Archer with Archer Astrology. How's it going? We are here tonight for you. This isn't an all signs reading. This isn't an individual. This is for you guys. All right. We've got 6 super chats left, according to my mod, Angel Eyes. So there are still some chances available if you'd like to get in. I'm going to answer 24 personal questions tonight for y'all. Hey, Faith and Love. Thank you guys all for being here. And if you do want like a full-on in-depth personal reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I've got 3 options right now for the holidays where you can do the Zoom one-on-one meeting reading with me. You can just get a nice YouTube personal private video. And then there's a short check-in too, just a short and sweet one. So, you know, a little budget kindly. So you can spend some money on presents for your family and your friends and stuff, but still get some stuff answered. So email me at archerastrology@gmail.com and we'll take it from there. Okay? I'll send you back booking, pricing info, and all that good stuff. All right? Thank you guys so much for being here too. And please subscribe, set the bell to all notifications. I do go live weekdays with each individual sign reading, as well as Sundays at 6 p.m. Eastern for the all signs. And we are now working the lounge, and the pick a card is back. All that good stuff is already posted. It's available down in the pinned comment down below. It'll take you to the link tree that has links to all the platforms, so you can follow along. It has links to all the playlists, the pick a cards, the base covers, the all signs, the monthlies. Everything's there. There's a collab playlist too, so you can see my work with like Miss Hawaii's Tarot and Sagittarius Soul Tarot, which we are in talks. There's going to be collabs coming up again, so I'll be working with those 2 awesome ladies here coming up shortly. All right, and happy birthday, Sagittarius. It is Sagittarius season too. Okay, so thank you. And also, definitely, if you don't mind, there is a link in the pinned comment to head over to the 2025 Cheer Choice Awards. You can vote daily, I found out today. So all you got to do, it doesn't cost a thing to do a couple clicks. And that way you can actually be a part of, you can select me for motivational speaker, Caitlin Petty. Caitlin's up for music. And if I win the 2025 award in motivational, when the ceremony, the award stuff happens in April, we'll do a live all signs from Las Vegas. We will do it right there. And if you're in Vegas, come and hang out and actually be a part of it. All right. You can just come and hang out, go on the camera, don't go on the camera, whatever you want to do. All right. Maybe we'll get the Cheer Choice Awards to let me do it like as part of the event, and I'll be on stage in front of everybody. But it'll be cool. All right. You absolutely, Romy. You guys that have put in for a personal chat and stuff, you guys are more than welcome to super chat and then leave a timestamp down in the comment section so that you can come back and find it. Okay? So yeah, help yourselves. The comment section is here for you. All right? The whole channel and the whole thing, you're all a part of the family, and it's all here for you. So do whatever you like. Okay? Hi, Sia. What's up? Thanks for being here. I saw another super chat or a rose chat, an emoji came in across there. I know I've got, Sia, I'm going to have to make sure I've got you friended so I can mod you up. I'll mod you up on TikTok. But yeah, we'll keep track of both sides here. Because if you leave any kind of emoji, the ice cream cone, the cowboy hat, whatever, you can ask a question and I'll answer it. I'm going to float between YouTube and TikTok tonight. We'll do a couple on YouTube, a couple over on TikTok, and we'll just kind of float back and forth. But yeah, see ya. I'll do a friend request to you later tonight so I can mod you up here on TikTok. It'll be awesome. I appreciate it. So y'all, Sia is your moderator right now over here on TikTok. She'll be the mod squad here. She's going to keep track of who posts up like an ice cream cone or a rose or a lightning bolt, whatever. And that way we'll keep track of the questions and I'll give you a heads up beforehand. And we did already have one come through. We already had one that already popped it up that's going first. So, all right, we'll be back. All right, let's get started. Let's do it to it, guys. All right. I'm going to start off. I did have one for one of our awesome family members, Rohama, who is, she is actually all the way from Pakistan, which is really cool. Greetings from the United States. I think that's awesome that we are like worldwide. She is actually, oh, that's my playback. Which is really, ugh, can't stand my voice. Yikes. It's why I don't sing. I play the bass. But, all right, let's see here. Let me go over to this super chat screen. I'm going to start with Rohama because YouTube does not do super chats in Pakistan, so she sent everything to me ahead of time so that I can get hers knocked out. And, you know, we accommodate for everybody on here. Oh, that's Buddha Squirrel, Jennifer. That Buddha Squirrel, he's my spirit guide, my spirit animal. All right, let's do it to it. Everybody loves Buddha Squirrel. He's cool. All right, let's begin. Let's do it to it. Let's just go to it. You know all the usual drills and all the usual intros. Highest and greatest good, all of that. We're going to take a peek at what's on your mind. So let's do it. Let's go for it. All right, TikTok. Who was first again? I know I told you were first. I know I told you were first, but now I don't remember who it was. Get ready to post your question. I'm going to do a couple super chats over here, and then I'll be back. All right? All right, let's go for it. Let's start with Shrek. Looks like, yeah, you're first up. Yes. Okay, cool. All right, Shrek. What does Shrek need to know, please, and thank you? What does Shrek need to know? Give me some energies on what Shrek needs to know right now, please. Whoa. Ten of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles tried to run away with the spoon. And the Eight of Pentacles. Right now, what's going on for you, I'm seeing on this Ten of Swords here, is that there is a bit of an understanding that's going to come to light this week ahead for you. So stay on point to any kind of communications or informations that you get on both home fronts, Gemini energy, Shrek. And that would be also from your person on one side of the fence. You'll be getting some signs, intuitive hits, and you may even get a possibility of a message. And also, as far as your child custody case, information on the ex, keep heads up, because I've got a feeling that you have the possibility of hearing from either one or both of them in the coming week with the Two of Wands. That'll just give you some guidance in the direction. Also, I'm being told that there is a new job opportunity that will post itself that you'll get a little bit of a hint on in this coming week. That it's not going to be like you don't have to go searching for it, browsing for it, or anything like that. But it'll be something that pops up like scrolling Facebook, scrolling somehow on social media. It'll be like, blah, 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 blankety blank job, earned this much a week and that. And you'll look at it and be like, whoa, Archer didn't mention something like that. Advice, free will always overrides even what I'm saying. But advice on that one would be to click on it and pursue it, because it's going to get placed into your feed and your algorithm for a reason that it could actually grow some pentacles for you as well too. All right. You're still on a journey right now to get the love thing to line up and looking perfect for you. So what I'm seeing on that coming in here, Knight of Pentacles, is that you are approaching it, because you can actually see the destination on the map. All right. For you, there's some pivotal times changing between Sagittarius and Capricorn season. So you'll want to watch a bit more into the middle, towards the end of December, around the timeline I'm seeing of the 12th to the 18th, maybe even into the 19th. Okay. That'll be the primary activity for you coming up on this one. But you've got a few little intuitive trinkets that'll show up this week too. Okay? So I hope that helps. All right, Rancor. Do you read sea energy like Sinesia's? Let me see. I can read and pull any kind of energy. Absolutely. All right, let's see what we've got. Pull me a little bit of the Sinesia energy. Let's see what we got. Ace of Wands, the Empress. The signs you're supposed to be watching out for this week, especially right now, are going to be unusually weird blooming flowers, lilacs or something I'm being seen right out of the gate on this one, okay? The signs are what's guiding you towards your person. It's a complete direction towards your person. So it is about love at this moment is what I'm seeing. That's what the signs are tying into you. And actually the thing you need to watch out for as well are going to be bumper stickers that have flowers on them, and also to watch out for flags that are mounted on homes. You know those decorative flags that people put by their like front doors, stuff like that? There's going to be those that have flowers. The thought you are thinking when you see those signs, that's the thought you should pursue and focus on until you get a conclusion point on it and a direction of like what you want to do or where you want to go. Okay? Yeah, well, no, it's not the musical side on this one that I'm pulling. It's signs that tie to it. The music or whatever that she's listening to at the time will give her some answers with that. But the signs she's pulling right now, more so than music or sense, are going to be actual visuals. That's the strong point right now. It's almost like those ones are the distraction energy from the real signs. So she's being guided to go down that road and not focus on the other ones so much as to look at the straight up visuals. Okay? So I hope that helps. All right? Okay, now let's see what's up next. Let me switch back over. TikTok. Okay. I'm going to grab a couple TikToks real quick. I'll be right back. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, in the case of Rancor, it's still more visual over any of the smells or the songs in that case. All right, let's see. Now, I got to scroll back really quick. Doop, 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 doop. Hi, Jessica. What up? Skitty bum bum. There we go. All right, Sia, you're up. You can post your question. Who was I talking to at the beginning that sent me that first ice cream cone? Where'd you go? You know who sent the ice cream cone, so you can post it up. So Sia, and I'm going to call you ice cream cone until I find you again. All right, there we go. I'm back. Okay. Buttercup. Oh my gosh, yeah. How in the world did I forget that? Because I always say, what up, Buttercup? Yeah, Buttercup and Sia, y'all are up, okay? Y'all are up. And TikTok, all you got to do is post up like share a gift, any gift. Like what Madden just did. So Madden, you'll be on the next batch around, for sure. There's no specific. You don't have to do any certain set dollar amount. Just pick whatever you can afford. It just keeps a little bit of order to the orders. All right, yes, Buttercup is up and Sia. Good right now. I will wait. Okay, you got it, Sia. Piece of cake. Sia's kind of watching who brings in the gifts to keep track for us. She is our new mod. All right, will I get the job I applied for? Let's find out, Buttercup. Will Buttercup get the job she applied for? I'm going to grab the Millennial Tarot as that does my work and finance stuff. So let's see what we got. Will Buttercup get the job? And actually, Madden, if you want, because Sia wanted to wait, Madden, you can go next. You can type up your question. Go for it, girl. And Vanessa, you're going to be up too. Vanessa.com, send a rose. That counts. All right, so Vanessa, you can go up too. I'll do Buttercup and Madden right now. And then Vanessa and the next one up goes next. All right, let's see what's up. Will Buttercup get that job? Six of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. The Four of Swords. What I'm seeing here is that you will, but there's a little time delay involved with it, okay? That you actually, in the time being, you might actually get a second offer coming from somewhere else. However, the job you have put in for, the one that you're asking about, the Five of Cups shows it's going to take a little time for them to get through all the processes of what they're dealing with and going through, but they will. You will reach out with the Four of Swords, have a little patience, and focus on yourself. Keep applying, because you got about a week's worth of a wait before you hear about it. But in the end, you do have justice that you will actually get it. So yeah, it is in yours. I'm seeing that on their side of the fence, the HR department moves slower than a two-wheel drive going uphill in the Tennessee mountains in the wintertime. But it will happen for you, okay? All right, so grab Madden, type yours up. Yeah, it'll be, Buttercup, it'll be just that point where you're sitting there going, oh, it's not going to happen. I know it's not going to happen. And then they call. And you actually will wind up with getting another phone call in the meantime that you're like, oh, maybe I kind of want this one. So you'll wind up, I say go for the one with the more money, but it's entirely up to you. Go for the one that actually makes you feel the most comfortable at work, too. Okay? Let's see. Okay. Oh, Madden, what's going on in Jay's and my connection? Feels weird right now. I don't know if it's going anywhere. Okay, gotcha. Let me head back to the Archer deck. All right. Let me see what we got. Let me see what we got. Things feeling weird at the moment. Not sure where it's going. Okay. Ace of Wands, the Empress, and the Seven of Wands. So at the moment right now, there's a connection that's strengthening between the two of you guys. Okay. So it is a little slow moving. Ace of Wands, the Empress. Believe it or not, what it is he gets a little nervous and spaghetti legs around you. He's working on balancing the love and the true feelings along with the just straight up Ace of Wands. And that with any other girl in the world, he could just flirt, hit on them, no problem. But with you, he's working on developing the true feelings that he has for you with that Empress energy. And that's the one that kind of is where the cat gets his tongue a bit, that he's unsure of kind of how to talk. But the forward momentum is still there. Ace of Wands to the Empress. You guys are just igniting the passion that's between the two of you guys. So you're at a start point, okay? That on the start point to the Empress card, it's nurturing and growing. but it will get there. Okay, right now it's about strengthening connections and opening up the lines of communication so that you both become more comfortable talking to each other. That's where a little bit of the stagnancy is coming from at the moment, but it will overcome it. It'll get better during Sagittarius season. Okay, the World card, it's a solid connection. It's just moving slower than expected. Okay, so I hope that helps. All right. Oh, Rowdy, cool. Thank you for coming over here. Appreciate you. Okay, so we got Rowdy and Sia. They're modding TikTok. All right. Next up was Vanessa, and I forget the other one. Rowdy, I think Sia knows who the other one was, but I know we've got 2 more coming. So I'm going to switch back over here. Okay, Rohama, are you ready? All right, Rohama, I'm going to give you the 5 of... We're going to go with this one. This is the cozy deck. All right. That was a pretty one, Rowdy. That was. All right. Oh yeah, nurse. Okay, cool. Thanks, Sia. All right, Sia and Rowdy, you guys got TikTok under control, under wraps. All right, I'm gonna do 2 and 2. All right, Rohama. All right, let's see what we got. I'm gonna pull a card for you on each one of the settings that we were talking about. So let's see what we've got here going on. First thing we're gonna do is on your father's situation, the family. That's gonna be this one with the 8 of Wands. What I'm seeing here is that you don't realize what might be going on behind the scenes, but I do see one of your parents with the 8 of Wands will be reaching out to the finance companies to work out payment plans and options. Just a little bit of communication, it's all that is needed, and it'll actually allow the debts to get sprayed out, especially when they explain to the companies what he's going through. They'll work with him. Okay, that'll help ease the burdens on that one. All right. Now, about the cycle that you're in, you got a card for the cycle that she's in right now? Queen of Cups to the 3 of Cups. You're nearing the end of it. That's the biggest part. Now, the energetical sign, your sun sign, that's going to be the dominant factor on this one. That with the Hermit card, you're finishing up a stage of learning your own self-worth, your own self-value. It's a bit of that self-love that everybody talks so highly about. You know what I mean? Okay? What I'm seeing on this Queen of Cups to the 3 of Cups is that you will actually come through this one. You're setting the intentions for the future. That's why, like, you already know what you want a bit, and you it's not happening as fast as you want it to. It's because you know the outcome. Now you've got to take the steps to get there. Like, you know the destination where you want to go to, like on a trip that you're traveling type of a thing. But it's like that whole thing of being in the car and being like, well, we just started the trip, so we got to wait to get there, and there could be detours, road construction. So you're setting the intentions to get to the end point. It's like reverse engineering it of, this is what I want for my outcome. What do I have to do to get there? Okay? So that's the reason for the uncomfortableness, but there is love in the cards for you, okay? 2025 is going to be the best transformative year for you, okay? Now, let's keep rolling. What do we got on this one here? You will break free, too, by the way, the 3 of Cups. You'll be able to look back on 2024, Rohama, and be like, man, that was a year I don't want to... That's going in my memoirs, all right? It was a year to remember, okay? All right, let's see what we've got. Now, on this next part about Wade, the direction on this one here, the 9 of Pentacles and the Star card. What I'm seeing here at the moment is Wade is doing quite well, okay? The stresses are starting to subside on his side of the fence, and he's adjusting to his changes and coming to terms with them. He's on a journey. He is getting some help internally from the people, his supervisors, his management, things like that. They're actually working very well with him to help him. Oh, thanks, Alexis. Alexis, I might mod you up over on TikTok too. We might grab, make sure we got Rowdy, Sia, and Ginger. All right, or Alexis, but I'll work on that there. Rowdy, Alexis, send me either a follow request or send me a message. DM me on TikTok so I can come back in there and send a friend request your way so I can mod y'all up. All right, 9 of Pentacles to the Star card. What I'm seeing on this one here, he's on his journey. He's doing his thing right now. The reason that you feel the same energies as him is because of that cord that you've got that's connecting you guys. Of course you're going to feel his energies. And he feels the same thing as well on you. All right, so even though he's inside just chilling on his hammock, when he's got that downtime and the thinking time, he thinks in you too. So that keeps you guys in that connection. And it's all a life lesson that you're learning. And you, as you ride through and you feel the emotions, it's all teaching you how to handle those emotions. You're supposed to feel exactly what you're feeling, and you will know, your heart will know how long you're waiting if you choose to disconnect, to go forward and find something else, or wait to see what happens on his side of the fence, okay? But you are actually divinely exactly where you need to be, because it's a safe place for you. And that's what you're learning from. What you are learning with Wade going forward will help you in your future advancements too. You guys were brought into each other's lives because you are in this lifetime as a healer and a nurturer. Not so much that you're supposed to ignite people and start them healing, but you nurture them through the process, okay? So every little bit that you do or say, it's more of like at the moment, the messages you send, the things you do, make sure that you're doing them for Wade, and regardless of the outcome, don't send a message because you want the reply, but send the message because you know he'll read it and that it's helping him on his journey and that he will reach out as soon as he can, okay? All right. Now I'm going to check that this is going to be a health reading part because I'm one of the few readers that can read it. Knight of Cups reversed into the Ace of Cups on the Ten of Swords. Is that right now what you are working through that has you feeling this way? It's that stress to get you into an Ace of Cups mode where you do actually love yourself and you know that you're the prize and you're worth it and you're doing really well at that. Believe it or not, each day is further progress, that you're clearing out some past baggage that the exes did to you, the way they talked to you and treated you, the verbal abuse of that one ex. That is all stuff that you have learned from with the Knight of Cups, that you are developing your intuition. That's why you feel a little jumbly and awkwardy at the moment here and why things feel so messed up. It's a form of growing pains that you're going through, okay? Down to the Ace of Cups, though, that's taking you to that point that you can have a fresh start in your love department. It's giving you some time to make sure yourself's in order, your pentacles are in order, and then the love comes in after that once you've got everything in place where you can enjoy the relationship, all right? So it is approaching for you with the High Priestess. You can expect the unexpected, that over the course of the next 2 to 6 weeks, a lot of stuff will change, and you are in heavy learning mode. So you leave in the library there, you're learning a lot of your own worth, what you want from your outcome in your future. The growing pains can make you feel this way where it gets to a point that you're ready to break free and break out. With that Star card, it'll come exactly when the time is right, and you will know when it is. You'll know when you're ready, okay? So I hope that helps. Okay, Angel Eyes. What are Cancer's action towards you this week? All right, let me see what we got. Possibilities of a date. What have we got? The Knight of Wands, the Magician, and the Chariot. Ooh, that's a good combination. I do see the communications opening more as the stress gets relieved with the Knight of Wands, Leo energy to the Magician. You, believe it or not, are driving this Chariot. That the more positive and optimistic you stay, that the more he will start to open up. I see communication being the key this week. It might not lead to a straight full-on date, but it could possibly tie into that previous reading we had done of the whole like, oh man, it's been a week. You want to go out and have a wine Wednesday on a Friday evening, something like that. Then it can start off with something a little smaller that builds into the full-on date even. A little bit of baby steps being applied. But I see better communications this week. That's your key factor, is strengthening the connections, opening the communications, and being able to express the emotions better too without having to feel so closed off and guarded. That will lead to the date with the Two of Swords. All right, you do have potentials for an evening Friday or Saturday night that you guys can just get together and talk the water cooler talk about how much everybody's life sucks. All right, so I hope that helps. Okay, let's see. So now we'll do Tia, and then we'll switch back over here, okay, to TikTok. And thank you guys too. Thank you guys much for being here. Love you guys. All right, let's see. What does Spirit want you to know about love, family, or money? Let's see what's up. Travel with a Leo. Was that Christmas trip or something else? There we go. All right. What I'm seeing on this one, Five of Wands, Knight of Swords, is that it is talking about making some further travel plans with Leo. Okay. The Lover's card. This can be either direction. This can be the Christmas trip. This could also be future travel plans too of stuff you guys want to do later on. So if for some reason, this is just playing devil's advocate, okay, that if for some reason he can't do the Christmas trip, which I'm not pulling that, I'm giving you the absolute left field on this one. I'm seeing it's about planning for the Christmas trip. But also, regardless of even if the Christmas trip does happen, I see that you guys start making some plans going forward for even future ones too. There could be something that happens in May as well on top of the Christmas one. And then King of Pentacles, which is a positive card, tells me that the Christmas trip is still in the ethers, okay? Because you guys have actually started setting the tones now that would actually be a good thing to help strengthen the connection between the two of you guys. I could see it being a nice way to deepen everything too, that you guys get on there and you're a little awkward at first, but you get more comfortable with each other. It's a very good trial period with the Eight of Pentacles because you guys do work kind of well together, okay? And this one here is really the dominant side on this one, all right? Even over work or anything like that. On the work side, just approach the week with a little bit of caution because you may have some people in-house that are going to try to get your goat a little bit, try to egg you on in the workplace, little company water cooler gossip. Pay no mind to it, take it with a grain of salt, and remember to consider the source it's coming from before reacting, all right? The Four of Wands still tells me it guides back over into the love side of things, okay? That the rewards are coming for what you and Leo have been through with the Leo, okay? So I hope that helps. Work with the Leo on this one because the Leo still, remember, he's a little guarded, a little closed off, not to you, but just because of having to take that break where everybody was kind of on him. So I'm seeing a lot of bit of like, wanting to be a little quiet and stuff like that too, okay? All right, Jen, you and Alexis, we'll grab you guys up next. I'll be right back. All right, let's see. Okay, next up, is Fashion Princess up next, y'all? Is Fashion Princess up next? Okay, Chris Cakes, got you. Okay, oh, Chris Cakes in the next group, got you. Okay, all right. Let's see. Is Fashion Princess in the list there, Sia or Rowdy? Hold on, I want to change decks too while I'm waiting for our typing. Grab light seers. Oh, okay. All right, yeah, Fashion Princess, just pop a gift, a rose or a lightning bolt, anything little itty bitty. Okay, Vanessa's up. All right, cool. Thanks, Sia. Thanks, Rowdy. Thank you, Alexis. Very cool. What's next for you? Okay, gotcha, for sure. All right. Yeah, Fashion Princess, if you want to get in on the action, just like lightning bolt, rose, hand love, cowboy hat, whatever's down in the gift thing. All right. All right. Let's see what's up. What's next for Vanessa? What's next for Vanessa, please and thank you? Ten of Pentacles. The Lover's card. So this is about your love life. Okay. The first 10 Pentacles, I felt money. Lover's card confirmed on this one. So what I'm seeing with this here, though, it's about stability in the relationship. The one on your mind that you guys haven't spoke for a minute with that Knight of Swords because he was a little young. Like the age difference was a factor. And with the Devil card, you kind of didn't like the stuff he obsessed about. Okay, I'm seeing he had like, and for this I'm not seeing so much of it being like drugs or drink. But for you, it's a little bit of an Ace of Wands type of an obsession that he had a habit of like looking and flirting with anybody under the sun, and that got to be a lot of overwhelmingness. What I'm seeing here is that you guys have this potential to rekindle things, okay? And to like take it from a new romantic encounter. That's the best way that I'm thinking on this one because it'll start fresh this time to go 10 of Pentacles, okay? And with that Knight of Swords, the Devil card, that's where he like overcomes those energies with the Six of Pentacles, that it's going to be much more reciprocated than how he was before. The way he was treating you, God didn't like that. That's why things had to slow down for a minute to like get him refocused, okay? And that'll bring it back around. All right, 10 of Pentacles. This time will be much more balanced. It's just showing you guys are finishing out this chapter of the emotional roller coaster that is the Lover's card, okay? All right. No worries, Fashion Princess. That's all right. Just pop up a little rose chat thingy. Whatever, rose, lightning bolt, whatever. And you're covered. That gets you on the list. All right, so we got that done. Let's see here. Nurse. Okay, Nurse M. Nurse M, go for it, girl. What you got, Nurse M? Oh, hi, Jill. Cool. Will my relationship with Robin be a good long-term one? You got it, girl. Let's see what we got. Will Jill and Robin's relationship be a good long-term one? What do we got? Ace of Pentacles. Yeah! And it's just getting started. Ace of Pentacles with the Two of Cups to the Judgment card. This is beautiful because of what you've gone through in the past. That ex treated you way bad and you didn't think you'd ever recover from it. Like you thought after that you and your ex broke up that was it. It wasn't going to happen anymore for you, that love was done. Just focus on your work. But that brought Robin into your life in the first place. So that here with the Ace of Pentacles to the Two of Cups is showing me that you're just at the beginning. Oh yeah, I called it on the new part. I felt that. Ace of Pentacles told me that the Tower card, you didn't think you'd find a new love after your ex. The way that he dumped you was not fair. And with the Eight of Pentacles to the Nine of Wands, it had you guarded. And that's why there's a little bit of a fear of history repeating itself. But it's all right. That's no big deal on this one that's coming through. Trust your intuition. It's guiding you in the right direction with the Two of Cups that leads you to the Judgment card. which is Revelations 20 in the Bible. It's the 20th card in the deck. That's why I've always tied it to that. What's card number 20? So yeah, you're just at the verge of having cut out the snakes in Revelations 19, which would be your past ex, especially with the way you didn't like how much he drank. That was the thing. Like, you don't mind it, but not on the level he did. And then he was an angry drunk, and the playing energy was rough too. But then that gets us here that going forward, Robin is a sure bet. Ace of Pentacles, Two of Cups, that takes you right there. It's following a divine timing play out that takes you into a long-term commitment. So yes, you're good. Don't compare him at any point to anything your ex did to you, because I'm being told he is the complete antithesis on your ex. All right? So I hope that helps. You got a good one this time. You got a keeper. You got a keeper. All right, Jen. Where's Jen at? There you are, Jen. Hi, Jen. What does Jen need to know? Got you. All right, I'm going to stick with the light seers for a second. Okay. And Rahama, I got you. You're in, and you all can if you want to leave a timestamp in the comments, you can come back and find it. Oh, show. Do what you got to do. All right. What does Jen need to know right now? What does Jen need to know right now? Thank you. What does Jen need to know right now? The Magician to the Queen of Swords. You are in charge on this one. You're holding all the cards with the Three of Pentacles to Temperance. That you're in a point here, the reason that your head has been feeling a little weird lately, maybe just straight up old school headaches or whatever, is your pineal gland is opening and strengthening. The Magician of the Queen of Swords, that your thoughts are manifesting. So if you get into energies that you feel like it's never going to happen, he ain't coming back, he doesn't even think about me. The Three of Pentacles, God said, oh, that must be what Jen wants. Okay, no problem. But if you sit there and go, I can't wait for him to return, I know it's going to be sooner than later, God's like, oh, yeah, okay, gotcha, no problem. And then whichever direction you go, your thoughts are definitely becoming things. You're in a magician energy right now, that you are on a very good path, and the stuff you have around you, if you feel like you don't have enough to proceed, you're not sure what to do, even if it's scotch tape and baling wires, it's like the banana. When the time comes, you'll know. So what you have around you is helping you manifest the future right now, okay? So I hope that helps. You're in a good place, because a lot of the changes are coming for you during Sag season with Temperance. All right. All right, Alexis, any updates with M? Okay, he's gone silent. Okay, gotcha. Let me see if we can get a little bit of an update or info as to why he's gone silent. Let's see. The Nine of Cups. He got a little overwhelmed by the connection. The Seven of Swords to the Three of Swords. What it is the intensity of the connection. Nothing that you're doing, Alexis, but his feelings became very overwhelming for him. And so what I'm seeing because of that, that's the reason for the withdrawal with the Seven of Pentacles, is that it's kind of like he was like, whoa, I have never felt this way about a girl before. It's a lot to process. Like, why am I so in my feels about this? And he had to take a step back to kind of assess it, because he hasn't been involved with someone in a long time. So he had to kind of drop back. He's like I see him talking to a friend with the Three of Swords and being like, I don't get it, man. I don't know these feelings that I'm feeling. Like, my heart does these weird things. I might be having a stroke or something. And his friend's like, no, you're not. It's love, dude. You're in love. Wait, I haven't been in love in years, at least 3 years. I don't understand. He's like, well, welcome to the feelings. So he's got a friend actually helping them. So you'll hear back from him once he processes the intense emotions that he didn't know what to do with. All right. So I hope that helps. All right. I'm going to grab Randy real quick too, and then I'll be back. All right. All right. Let's see what we've got. Any good news? Not sure if you can continue to wait. All right. Let me find out. Let me find out what we got for Randy and Inez. What do we got for Andy and Rhinez? I gotta let you know when I'm coming down there. See you too. I'll be back. I'll be back soon. I'm not staying in Detroit much longer. Two of Wands. I missed 12 South. I totally missed 12 South. Five of Pentacles to the Queen of Wands on the World's card. This is the point here. What I'm seeing on this one is that she is coming to a point of wanting to reach out with the Two of Wands. It's like she's got the decision made internally. It's the process of getting to that stage. Five of Pentacles. That right now she is putting her health first, her mental health, and what she wants for herself. She's in that period of her self-love, self-healing, to reestablish herself, get back to her best, and back to the point she was when you guys met each other, but on a better level. You know what I mean? Where she, because you don't want history to repeat itself. If she were to come back in right now, the same cycle would replay. It would happen again. She hasn't made it out of that phase yet. The Queen of Wands is the cycle you want her to break out and get to. which I do see she's working on it. It's not an if, it's a when. But if the time gets to be too long of the Five of Pentacles, that you can't wait for her to finish her side of the healing journey, that if you were to choose to walk away from it, that is entirely, totally up to you. Your heart knows what it wants, and you have the free will over that. Your heart knows how long it can stay, and your heart will know when it's right to move forward. But I do see on the Wheel of Fortune that the straightest potential here is an 85% chance of her reaching out before that time hits. There's just that other 15% that comes in, Wheel of Fortune, to the Five of Cups. That 10 and 5 gets you your 15. That you may possibly move on. And God wants to let you know, should you choose to do that, Seven of Pentacles, Page of Swords, there is already somebody in your energetical sphere, somebody you know, communicate with, that would be open to being involved with you. The Emperor is you getting to make the decision in that in the long run, because nobody can tell you when it's time to move on, when you can't handle the weight anymore. But that's totally up to your heart. She is still working on the approach path. She's just got a lot of stuff to clear out. The thing that uncle did to her that we're talking about, that one has put a very big block into her path, which is understandable too, because that resonated up into her high school and her college life, that it happened more than once, okay? It happened more than once. And her self-worth is a big factor right now, where she doesn't feel like she doesn't deserve you, doesn't deserve anybody, and very solo energy as she works on that part, okay? So I hope that helps. All right, I'll be back, YouTube. We'll come back for Crypto, PG, and Blanquita. All right, let's see. Let's see what's up here. Oh, yeah, I know Kingston. I know Kingston. It's like saying Mesa instead of Phoenix. You just say Phoenix. You know what I mean? All right, next up is, okay, Jessica's up next. All right, gotcha. No Kingston. All right, has M's feelings changed for you? He's been acting weird. Okay, gotcha. All right, has M's feelings changed for Jessica? Has M's feelings changed for Jessica? He's been acting weird. There we go. 10 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. No. What I'm seeing on this one, the feelings have actually strengthened for you, and that's why he's acting weird. So we've got a very similar thing going on here, that a lot of this is building trust and deepening your guys' connection. So there's an energy that he's pulled back and withdrawn because he has a fear of the past repeating itself. Not because of anything that you did, okay? Simply because of his past, that he's got those fears that he's working to come to terms with, because he hasn't had feelings for anybody until you. That's why things were going great, no problem, and all of a sudden he crossed that threshold where it just got to the point that the needle hit real feelings and he got nervous about it. Very similar to one of the readings I had over here. The 9 of Pentacles also shows right now that he is on his own. There's no third parties or anything that's coming in, you know. That one, it's literally just about him and the real love that he's feeling for you with the 9 of Cups to the Queen of Pentacles. That the weirdness is just something that can't be explained, okay? So that's the fact that he can't explain the feelings on this one. That totally makes sense on this one. As the feelings grew, he got the weird feeling. You know what I mean? He got the weird feeling on it where he's like, whoa, what's going on with this one here? Because he's got some nerves about the past repeating itself. It's not because of you. He's got a generalization thing going on that he thinks he's the problem. So he's like, whatever I did to mess up my ex's relationship, I'm going to do it again. I haven't felt this way since then. And it means it's going to happen again. And if I were talking to him, I'd be like, bro, no, it's not. Jessica's not your ex. It's different, you know, that he's in a point that he thinks he's the problem. And so that's why he got to that point that things were going great. And he was like, oh man, I'm going to mess it up. And he got nervous. So he's actually feeling weird and your feeling is weird, which is weird just because you guys don't understand it. But you know that you're all in and good to go. He's the one processing it and just being like, okay, it's okay to feel these feelings again. It's safe. That sort of a thing. It's kind of very similar to like if he had had a car accident, like he went to make a left turn and somebody T-boned him. For forever after that, every time he tried to make a left turn, he'd get nervous, like, oh God, oh God, oh God. But he's going to overcome it and he'll be okay with making left-hand turns again, which is like left-hand turn to your place. Okay? All right, let's see. Next up, wouldn't mind if we should pull at least like 5 or so more, I'd say. What are we at for time-wise? Yeah, I'd say at least right now 5 more, Rowdy. So we got like 10 in the bank waiting. Okay, 10 holding. All right, you said... Oh, you're welcome, Jess. Okay, who do we have up next on that one, Sia? I'll grab one more over here before I cruise back over to YouTube. What do you got? Queen Bree. Okay. Oh, yeah. Cool. Thank you, darling. Thanks, Sia. All right, Queen Bree, go ahead and type your question in. Yeah, Vanessa and Queen Bree, right? Vanessa, let me get in some of the first ones, and then you can pop back in. I don't mind that. I'm trying to keep it to one apiece just so everybody gets a fair chance. Yeah, we're good. All right. Yeah, Landon, you can totally get in on it. Yeah, if you've already popped your gift. Oh, yeah, you got the badge on there, so you're good. I'm going to grab a YouTube just to keep the thing rolling while the questions get typed in. Oh, I got you. Okay, yeah. Then we'll go with whoever's next, and we'll just watch for Queen Bree to come back. That's cool beans. I'm cool with that. All right, Crypto. I'll be back. Crypto, you're up. All right. Let's see what's going on with your Taurus. The Pisces Taurus Tarot Novella. What do we got? Boom. Ooh, I like when two cards pop out. That's cool. All right, so what we got on this one, he's King of Pentacles, you're Knight of Wands. You're ready to roll on this one. Right now, he's taking care of himself and his stability on this one. He's at that next phase after he comes out of the relaxing period of being like, whoa, I was just through an energetical hurricane. That was a lot. Now he's reestablishing things where he's like getting the money in order because remember his work life was starting to act up. I think there was talks of either cutbacks or he might have had an issue where there was so much drama being created that it might have cost him his job or a demotion or some talking tos from management. So right now he's getting the Pentacle part back on track. So that part's in check because he's got the personal life, then he gets the money, then he gets the love. Okay. The Knight of Wands shows you're on point, girl. You're doing fine on this side. That, you know, I've actually even seen a little side note that you either have already gotten an invite from some girlfriends like, hey, come on, girl, we need to go out and have it's time for tacos and margaritas type of a thing that you're like, I don't know if I really want to. You should totally go. That's just friends having some fun, and it'll help pass the night a little bit of evening too, okay? On that death card, he's going through his transformation. He will boot back up to come back in on this one. It's just a little translation. Like, you know, Pisces, they have the leap year Pisces babies, and like they only have birthdays every 4 years, and things kind of change. You know what I'm seeing in this one? That's kind of his thing. His version of 12 months is not our version of 12 months. All right, so you got to factor in Pisces time onto that one. But the thing I like about Pisces time is they plan, and when they do execute, the plan goes off perfectly. So once he does return, it's like you don't have to worry about any of this history repeating itself. I like that he's taking the time to clear that out so that his own thoughts, his own feelings don't get in the way to cause another derailment like before too. That's cool. All right. So I hope that helps. All right. PG, how we doing over here? Chris Cake's question. Is Sandra or Chris Cakes the ones that are up right now? Oh, there you are, Queen Bree. Okay, cool. Queen Bree, Sandra, I'll answer. I'll just answer whoever I see type into it, whether it's Sandra or Queen Bree, whatever I see, I'll answer. All right? I'm shuffling. I'm rolling. Y'all type, and I'll just rapid fire it. I know, right, Rolanda? She back. Sandra, Queen Bree, y'all type. Type. I'm ready. I got you. Did Fashion Princess get her gift in? Because I got to stay FHA compliant. The channel's FHA compliant, so I can't like pop one out. If if I did one for one person, I'd have to like do it for everybody that way. She did? Okay, cool beans. Sweet. Love it. I just like to stay FHA. If the whole world was FHA compliant, life would go a lot smoother. All right, let's see. I'm watching for Bree. I'm watching for Sandra, and pop one more in there. Pop one more in there, Farah. Sandra wanted the general. Cool. I can rapid fire that out. See a piece of cake. All right. Four of Cups, the Seven of Cups. He's kind of realizing how he made you feel like an option because the karma is returning itself back around onto him in the fact that he's been left in the cold in the Four of Cups where it's not showing up. He's got no love right now. It's like his well has ranneth dry so that he can focus on himself. There's not anybody else in his life. He's not even trying to reach out or make an attempts, okay? What I'm seeing on the Four of Cups is that his love life is not his top priority at the moment, but Seven of Cups, Eight of Swords, he's going to come through this one because he's the only one stopping himself and holding him back right now. That fact that he just still, he has a hard time making a decision. Like he wants to do something about it, then he doesn't. And then he wants to go for it, and then he doesn't. And he takes like one step forward, two steps back each time. But it is kind of getting him closer to the Ace of Swords on the Star card, where he'll walk away from that mindset, and he'll finally make an attempt on this one. I like that he's doing good on his own side of the fence in the healing journey. He basically just had to put the connection on hold while he worked on himself because it got intense. He's not wanting to give up or walk away from it totally. He just needed to get himself proper so he's ready to make it work out. Okay? So I hope that helps. Okay. All right. Boom, boom, ba-doop, doop, doop. Pop yours back up, Fashion Princess. Pisces girl, money and career, no love. Got you. All right. And then let's see. There we go. Okay, cool beans. Will Glenn or someone else offer me a job? If so, when and who will offer me the job? All right. Let's see what we got. The Queen of Wands on the King of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. What I'm seeing on this one here is that Glenn will reach out when he's ready and has the position available. The reason one wasn't fully discussed is because he doesn't have a spot for you yet. It's one of those classic symptoms of not overqualified, but kind of like he knows somebody in the workplace is getting ready to leave. Ah, cool, Queen Bree, I see it. He knows somebody in the workplace is getting ready to leave, but they haven't left yet. So there's a delay on it for him to reach out. Once that person does go bye-bye, then you got the spot, okay? Now, the Ace of Pentacles coming in on this as well, too, is showing that there's another offer that's going to show up on this one. Either you're going to apply for another job or somebody will actually see your resume posted online and reach out to you, okay? Won't be a past job. This will be a new direction. Or one of the either resumes you've submitted or an interview that you've gone on will return, okay? So you've planted an Ace of Pentacles seed with one of the jobs already that they just haven't had the chance to get back to you on, and you'll hear from them, okay? Now on Sarush Calling, we have the Knight of Wands to the World card. Once he completes the cycle that he's in right now, he absolutely will call, okay? Right now he's got to finish this stage that he's in right now where he put the connection on a pause so that he can finish out his party stage, the stage where he's just being a single guy and focusing on himself. Not so much about the love as he's into his own sense of direction and finding his way. All right, once he comes to completion on that cycle with the World card, it's finalized. That shows that'll take us to the Knight of Swords, that he does return back into your direction, okay? So it's not that it's over and it's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when. Once he completes this part and kind of like gets all the life experiences that he can from it, that he feels completed and accomplished, then he'll be ready for the next chapter of his life to return for some of the love. That's also giving you some time to get your pentacles and yourself in order too. You'll be amazed once you get the job that everything will start to domino into place, and the grand fireworks event afterwards is him calling, because he'll have gotten out of his single life phase and be ready for the relationship phase. All right, so I hope that helps. All right, Queen Bree, why is Jacob running, and is he depressed or something? All right, I got you. Let's see what's up. Why is Jacob running? Is he depressed or anything? Why is he running? Why is Jacob running from Bree? Seven of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. It's not depression. It's the indecisiveness more than the depression. He's not a very depressed guy, all right? He can actually cope through a lot of that, What it is a bit more the fear of commitment that kind of stresses him out, because he knows once he goes all in that it's like a long-term commitment and it's going to be a very involved process that he fears he can't live up to it. Like, he doesn't know if he can meet you on your level because you're very all in, you're very devoted, you know, you're a queen. You're a queen energy right there. You even know it, it's in your title, and he's still page. So he will get to a point where every so often he makes it to the next step, the knight level, and ready to go, and then he kind of reverts a little bit back to a page, and then he goes a bit. So what I'm seeing here is as he levels up and makes to the next step in this one, that's when he'll get back into it. So it's actually not really that he's a runner, he's a pauser kind of a thing, in that he hasn't disconnected and walked away from the relationship. He took a time out to get himself correct and ready to come in, okay? What I'm seeing here is trust your intuition on this one, because it'll guide you right to him at the right place, right time type of a thing, okay? All right, so I hope that helps. Not so much running the depression, the indecisiveness, the fact that he needs to, like, he wants to be able to make a decision and stick with it, okay? Could, if you're going down the side of like a psychosomatic symptom, it would be more of an OCD bipolar as opposed to depression, okay? Where one minute he's ready to go, the next minute he's not. One minute he's ready to go, next minute he's not, okay? So I hope that helps. All right, be right back, guys. What we got for Pisces girl? Give me a little Pisces girl. Give me a little money checkup, little money and career. What's up for 2025 for Pisces girl? Actually, hold on. I'm on the Light Seers deck, PG. Hang on. I need the money deck. I need the money deck. All right. Money deck, career and finance for Pisces girl. Career and finance for Pisces girl. Okay. 5 of Swords. I'm being told trust your intuition on something here that you're trying to put into action. Either you've been applying for work, or you've been waiting for a promotion or something in the current job and you're not getting any answers. You're getting a 5 of Swords. You're getting career, money, gaslit, okay? I'm being told the financial matters call and require careful consideration. The Death card, are you working on a little money-wise? I'm seeing here some things will change here, and like there's a practical approach to budgeting the expenses that's going to come in. You're going to get an idea or something from a way you made the bills work in the past that you can adjust it and reapply it into the new bills, the new timeline, that'll actually allow you to clear up the debts you're worried about, because you might even have some clear back to the student loans and things that come in on this Death card. But 6 of Cups shows there's a thing from the past that helped you balance the budgets before that it'll actually help again on this one. It's just more of a practical approach to the budgeting and the expenses and the rule of 33. 33%, 33%, 33%. Okay? Now, you got potential this week too coming in. It ties off that 5 of Swords. Okay? It's all quiet on the home front now, but there's some potential coming. Queen of Swords, the Justice card on the 6 of Swords. That what I'm seeing here, there's going to be an opportunity that arises with this Justice card right between the sword energy that's going to require a little bit of like swift decision making. It's going to be like a speak now, forever hold your peace thing. So be ready to act on this one, because you've been waiting to hear back about this with the 6 of Swords for a minute. And whatever it is, this could play out where you've got to make the decision quick. However, your intuition, being a Pisces, will guide you that you already know you're going to make the right decision. And I got the puzzle piece, PG. I got the tick-tock puzzle piece. So that tells me that it is a little piece that helps you going forward onto this one. Now, I'm also seeing on the Justice card, see how it says the social justice warrior? That I'm seeing here that a networking or a collaboration thing will actually play a pivotal role in advancing your professional journey. Like in whatever it is you do, you might actually get asked to like team up, like I'm seeing back in the days where you had to pick a science partner or a lab partner for science class, and it's the one here that when dealing with like it's going to be like a colleague or a manager or superior that you're like, oh, not this person, but it's actually the right one for this collaboration here that will help you beneficial on the financial outcome and also make the workload a little easier too. Okay. And there's a new skill that you're working on right now or refining that will keep you on a competitive nature. It's, again, very similar to the budgeting, about bringing in an idea from the past or a procedure from the past to help bring the budget around right now. Do keep, like, practice caution and due diligence this week, okay? Like a little bit of reviewing your budgets and ensuring the spending all aligns with the long-term goals, and it'll help for you, okay? Because there is the potential for an unexpected expense to arise, okay? I don't see it's anything major, but to have a little bit of a contingency plan in place will help alleviate any potential stress that's arising on this one, okay? And if you have been if you've been looking for a financial advisor, you have already Googled searched the one that's perfect for you. Might not be the best in the business, but it's the perfect one for you, okay? Or tax accountant. Like maybe you want a different tax accountant for this coming year, but Queen of Pentacles, it'll work out for you. The one that you've already looked at is a good one. Okay, so I hope that helps. All right, let me pop back over really quick to Blanquita, and I'll be right back. Okay? All right. Let's see. Okay, where we at, Rowdy? Where we at? See, are we doing all right? Chris Cakes. Oh, yeah. Okay, is Chris Cakes up? Okay, got y'all. Okay, cool. All right, Chris Cakes, go for it. I already, intuitively, God already told me it's love, so we're going to give you a little love. All right. Did we get Vanessa back in there too? Because she can have another one if she wants at this point. As long as we got the newbies covered. I think Landon's got one up too, right? Thank you guys for being here too. You guys are awesome. This is a fun little hangout. The Six of Pentacles. Well, I know right out the gate that Chris Cakes wants like an equal reciprocal, and he's not reciprocating. That's the first thing I'm pulling with the Queen of Wands, because he keeps asking for, I'm sorry, give me another chance, I'll get it right, I'm sorry. And like you're sitting here going, no, I need you to come in correct on this one. You know what I mean? Okay. I'm waiting for Chris Cakes to type in the details, but I'm already kind of reading them. It's a thing I do. I'm an intuitive reader. Sun card. That if you actually allow a little bit of the, like, to express your feelings and open up the communication, because he is going to do it again. He's gonna do that, baby. I'm sorry. I promise it won't happen again. You know, I was drunk. I promise it won't happen again. You know what I mean? Okay. That this time, this allows this ability to express your emotions clearly and empathetically, to be like, this is like, it's not so much of like going with the, if you do it again, don't you do it again, no more. But to be like, this is how it makes me feel when you do that, okay? And I do want to be with you long term, but I just need you to meet me on my level. And he will actually take this into consideration this time, because he knows he's running out of chances and he's going to turn to the boy that called wolf. This one around leads you to the Sun card, so you've got a positive outcome this time. Believe it or not, I know you've already said a few times that, like, yeah, it's going to be the same as before, same as the last time, same as the time before that, same as the time before that. But this is actually the one that's different. Third time's the charm type of a thing with the Sun card, okay? It only stays the same until it actually is different. You know what I mean? All right, so hope that helps, girl. All right, this is actually the one that will be different this time, okay? All right, cool beans. All right, Rolanda, type yours up. I'm talking like an auctioneer. One, give me $1, give me $2, $3, $3, $4, $4. No, I'm just kidding. All right, Blanquita. I'm going to come over here for Blanquita, and then we'll be back, too. Okay, does Travis want a future with you? The way he's acting, you don't know what he wants. Okay, let's see what's up. $2, $2, $3, $4. Sold to the lady in the second row. She's an 8, she's a 9, she's a 10. I know she got ruby red lips, blonde hair, blue eyes, and I'm about to bid my heart goodbye. Let's go. Page of Pentacles to the 10 of Wands on the Emperor. Nice. Okay, so what I'm seeing on this one that comes out for you, Rolanda, is he does. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Right now, there is still lessons to be learned. There's work yet to be done on the connection to get him to the 10 of Wands stage where he's ready to overcome the things, which honestly, that song might even resonate to this thing where he knows what he wants in his head, but his head just spinning really, really fast, you know? But this here shows that you guys still have stuff to learn from each other. You are learning a little bit about your own self-worth, how much you do like to nurture. You're developing, like, think of it as being in nursing school. That sort of a thing. where you're learning how to help with this one here. And he is learning how to overcome his issues that he's been carrying with himself for way too long. He needs to put a little bit of his past issues behind. That one that's coming in on this one, he blames himself for some family member's death still. Wasn't his fault. He didn't do it. He didn't drive the car. All right. That sort of a thing. And a little bit of the ego death where he takes on the blame for everybody, like King Solomon here. Okay. But I see it coming through with the Ace of Wands. It's going to start from, it was his aunt. He blames himself for that. And he wasn't even in the car, let alone driving it, but he blames himself for it somehow. Or he's carrying a burden that before that he said something stupid to her. And like now he can't apologize. He can't take it back. He can't put that to rest. That's one of the biggest things. He's got a few things like that where he said something that he's working on the forgiveness and the closure for so that you guys can approach from a new perspective. Okay? He was not to blame for his aunt, though. I'll stand by that one. My intuition knows. All right? So I hope it helps. All right? Yeah, I'm going to grab, I'm going to super chat Landon. Super chat, and I'll be back. Okay? Cool. Because I was already pulling a little bit of Blanquita's energies. I'm going to grab the Rose Tarot for you, Blanquita. Let me grab the Rose Tarot. Should I check in with Pisces first or let him speak to me? Will he contact you for your birthday? Let me find out what's up. Let me find out what's up. Happy early birthday, by the way. Temperance. Nice. I like that. Three of Wands. Yeah, I'm pulling a little bit of Sadie Hawkins energy off the Temperance card. That you are, now here's the thing, there's a way to handle it. You got to think a little sassy, think a little Sagittarius-like. Not so much of checking in. Hey, can we talk? Hey, how are you doing? But more of like, I had a dream about you last night. That's it. No punctuation, none. Thinking about you, and stuff like that. But absolutely, so long as it's a little something that keeps your confidence on your side and a little bit of the mystique, that you'll wind up in a good place. There's nothing wrong with Sadie Hawkins' Temperance energy. All right, Sagittarius, a female Sagittarius would totally be the one that would reach out to the guy first, because when a Sag knows what a Sag wants, nothing stops Sagittarius. Okay, and they are pretty unstoppable. I think Kit was a Sagittarius. That could have been a December built Trans Am that they used for the first Knight Rider car, or a late November car. Either way. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing, is that there's absolutely nothing wrong if you take a shot and go for it, if you do it with a little bit of sass. Like that, okay? So totally. Now, birthday, Judgment card. Yes. And I'm seeing, though, however, there's a little bit of a thing that's involved in that by you making the first move here to let him know the door's still open, okay? And it's not just showing up in his Facebook feed or like in the people he might know thing, but you make that first attempt without expecting like him to like just confess undying love for you in the return. It sets the pinnacle. It plants the seed that when the birthday comes around, how can he forget? That sort of a thing, okay? Literally, your questions tie together because your questions intuitively were giving you this, like you had the flicker of the plan and the idea, you know what I mean? And then like you just needed to put it into English, and that was the direction. By you taking the first step to reach out, then whoa, then on the other side of the fence, then he reciprocates, and it could even be a little bit more for your birthday than just like a happy birthday, that sort of a thing. All right, exactly, Rohama. Sassy Sagittarius, can't beat that. Once you've loved a Sagittarius, you never forget them. You know what I mean? Angel Eyes, you totally got some sass in you. I know you do, girl. That comes with that confidence. You got a Sag for 2 placement in your chart. I know you do. All right, let's see. Doop, 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 doop. All right, how we doing over here? Is Landon up? Is Landon up? Oh, dude, awesome, Rowdy. Yeah, Landon, Vanessa, Leanne, perfect. All right, and then Rowdy Snipe will probably be our grand finale on this one. So I either have my voice tomorrow, because Aries, Taurus, and Gemini are tomorrow's live readings too. Okay, Carla. Oh my gosh, thank you, Carla. That is for just like a super chat question. That is so generous. Oh my gosh, thank you. This reading is sponsored by Carla Johnson. Girl, you are always so giving. I love you so much. Oh my God. And not because you give, but it's just like, I'm a Cancer. I have to just, basically that's the only way I can know how to express stuff, is be like, oh my gosh, I love you. It's a thing. All right, Landon. What we got, Landon? We got, Sia's got a question too. Don't forget Sia too. Don't forget Sia. All right. I was expecting the other night. I threw lottery numbers at you before I even knew you sniped. Come on, I'm Archer. You can't beat me. And be nice to Pisces, girl. I have no clue why I decided to say that, but that was intuitive. I didn't see it land. Oh, no, I found it. Energy check for Jennifer and you. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got you. What's the future look like for you, too? 10-4, 10-4, 10-4. I got you. I got you, bro. Ace of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh. You guys are going to another level. Okay, you're just now at the beginning of a level up. That's why it's been all quiet on the home front at the moment. It's the growing pains energy of Saul's conversion. Five of Wands. She is talking to a friend about you right now to come to an idea. When she gets out of her head a little bit with what she's going through, it's just a bit of her finding her way because her feelings are pretty big. But then you got the Six of Wands on the Ace of Cups that shows this Caitlin Petty victory rolls up when you least suspect it, literally. Okay? That's like her getting a phone call and being like, hi, Caitlin, you've won the Country Music Awards this year. Don't tell Lainey Wilson. She's like, whoa. So what I'm seeing on this one is that the Wheel of Fortune of the Ace of Swords is showing Saul's conversion that comes out, that right now your guys' connection in the future is a new level, a new start. So when you do hear from her, you're not going to totally expect what you hear. She's going to sound different or act different. And you're going to be like, whoa, that's not the Jennifer I remember. You're confident. You're on like this other level and things like that. This is kind of cool. That with the Knight of Pentacles to the King of Wands, the wait is worth the reward. Okay. Jacob working for the Labans. She's working on herself. And the Knight of Pentacles, that's my U.S. Postal Service. It delivers the pentacle. Neither rain or snow or sleet or natural disaster stops the post office. They deliver. They deliver for you. Okay? That with the Knight of Wands, Joshua, leader of faith, you got a green flag on this one. That the rewards will be worth the wait. Totally. And for a little bit of what I'm seeing for your current energy that's going on in yours and Jennifer's connection is the Book of Acts is actually what's going to resonate to you the most right now. Specifically, something about Acts 9:4. Those are the numbers I'm seeing. I saw a 9 and a 4. So that verse may even help you on the current moments in the journey. Okay? All right, so I do hope that helps, buddy. And thanks, Landon. I hope you're doing well, too, by the way. The wheel is turning in your favor. You'll be okay. Just don't face plant the Wheel of Fortune like me getting on the skywalk at Nashville International Airport. It's not the airport's fault. I wasn't paying attention. But anyhow, all right, cool. All right. Carla, where you at, darling? There you are. What's up, Carla girl? All right, let's see. Let's get what we got on this one. All right. There is a lot, Stephanie, very similar. I'm thinking because we're all adjusting into the Pluto into Aquarius shift, that there's a little bit of some energies that are kind of like collectively playing out across the collective energies. Okay? It's like we're all in the same church, just different pews. All right, can you give an update on Virgo and will he take some action? All right, let me see what we got. Update on Virgo and will he take some action? This Mercury retrograde has a lot of us doing self-reflection, where instead of like, oh, I miss that person, I miss that job, I miss this and that, it's more of like, how can I change my life? How can I better myself? How can I... Really, a lot of us are thinking back into our past. You notice how y'all have been feeling like very nostalgic about your life and stuff that you went through, you know, that sort of a thing. A lot of that, like, why do I feel so sad today? Why do I feel so stressed today? You know what I mean? All right, the Seven of Swords, the Page of Cups on the Knight of Cups. What I'm seeing right now on Virgo's side of the fence here is that he's putting up a little bit of deceptive energies. I'm actually pulling a little bit of a health thing. Like he's been stressing himself out for some reason, which is why he's not totally focused on the love front right now, which is why you're pulling his energy a little bit more too, because it's that energy that if you guys live together, that he would be, now it could just be something really simple like a cold or something, even though I'm seeing here back in the medieval days about like a bloodletting, you know, which basically was medieval's time's answer for everything. Oh man, something's wrong. Okay, we got to drain some blood. That sort of a thing. But it could really be simple. It could be like a cold or something really easy like that. I actually just saw a giant letter D. Vitamin D deficiency. Boy needs to drink a little bit more milk. He's kind of mopey. Okay, he needs some sunlight. He needs some vitamin D. He needs your happiness, and that's what he's working to come to terms with on this one. That'll lead him towards the action that'll make your heart sing. I literally just heard wild thing, you make my heart sing. But on the Page of Cups to the Knight of Cups, he will approach with a fresh offer, but it is going to be a little innocent. Literally, it's the energy of like when a guy gets a cold and they go to their wife or their girlfriend or whatever, and they're like, I'm dying. And the girl's like, you just need some Tylenol. Just take some NyQuil or Dayquil. You'd be okay. No, call the coroner. I know we're going to need him. That sort of a thing. But so he's going to come to terms with that and come back with a Page of Cups. It's going to be a little bit of like a Carla, I need you, that kind of a thing. Okay. So yes, in your case, you are one of these. It's not a matter of if he takes the action, but he will. Okay. 7 of Cups. He's coming through it. Like he's got a million reasons why he's not ready to reach out. But then there's that one giant reason staring him down the literally like right point blank. That's like why he needs to reach out. Okay. So there's a little bit of that. He comes up with a couple reasons every day, 7 of Cups, where he's like, I'm not ready yet. I gotta get this ready. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I gotta slop the hogs. I gotta milk the cows. I gotta paint the barn. And literally God's sitting there going, oh my gosh, you know, that sort of a thing. All right. So he'll run out of reasons. All right. Where it's kind of like, oh, I should probably call Carla. And God's like, yeah, there's nothing left on the list. Okay. So I hope that helps. All right. Faith and love. I'm being told you want to know what's up with, is it C or is it M? I don't know. My memory is kind of clicking a little bit, but yeah, I'm a guy. I'll admit it. I mean, I don't have anybody in my life about it, but I've texted my mom and said, I'm dying. And she's like, what's up? And I'm like, it's a headache. And she goes, have you taken anything? I'm like, no, call a funeral home. And like, mom just hangs up. No, no, she's actually a very nurturing Scorpio, but I'm a guy. I do it. When I'm sick, I'm sick. I know. It's a guy thing. We do it, girls. We do it. Sometimes, here's a life hack. Sometimes guys do it because we just really want you to like love up on us. It'd be so much easier to just be like, I just kind of need a hug right now. Guys, it's okay to ask for cuddle time. Be like, can we just put a movie on, cuddle on the couch? You know, that sort of a thing. But no, instead guys are like, I'm gonna die. Okay. Where are we at over here? All right, let's see. Dude, judgment-free zone. All guys are. We all are. Hulk Hogan gets that way. Vin Diesel. Chuck Norris doesn't get sick. Sick gets Chuck Norris. Can't help it. When Chuck Norris gets sick, he calls Caitlin Petty. It's a random Caitlin fact. It's a thing. Anyways. All right. Who's up? Who's up? Throw me some more. Really? There's no way, because Vanessa and Landon had duplicates. Yeah, Vanessa and Landon had duplicates. You had like a whole pasted list. I only answered like 2 questions. There's no way I'm that good. I mean, there's totally a way I'm that good. But you know what I mean. All right. Back over to the screen. Faith and love. It was. Okay, I knew it was. Okay. Give me a check-in. Hold on. 8 of Swords. I was told to change decks. Literally, Joan and the Whale. Hold on. Back to the Archer deck. Hold on. You're just banging a couple of coconuts. All right, I'm gonna TikTok. I'm gonna rapid fire out some of the super chats. All right, energy check-in on C for Faith and Love, please. Page of Pentacles. He's reviewing some messages. He hasn't deleted anything out of his phone yet, and they're old messages too, because you guys haven't spoken a minute. But he's still saved anything. Do you already know he's your twin flame, or were you looking for some confirmation on that with the check-in? What I'm seeing on this one is I do have confirmation on it, because normally I would stop and be like, whoa, 4 of Wands, okay? It doesn't necessarily mean twin flame. It could just be some rewards for the wait. But in this case, literally, I heard it right in my left ear that this is like confirmation on twin flame that comes in on it, okay? So with Page of Pentacles, he's been through a lot of this history. He's nostalgic right now. And for some reason, he's really got in his mind that he does want children with you and the 3 of Cups. So the stuff getting fed into his point is that you are on the verge of an energetical twin flame reunion. It is coming in. The 5D already has it lined up. The 3D just has to catch up. And you're ahead of him, just so you know. All right. Literally, normally I would try to put a disclaimer on the 4 of Wands and go, it doesn't always mean twin flame. This could just be the rewards for the wait. That sort of thing. This is straight up, literally, when I pulled this, I heard, he's her twin, he's her twin, he's her twin. All right. And so that puts us in the energies here that the check-in, you're one of the ones that you've been actually feeling him a lot more since July. That was when we started setting the tones, setting the intentions. When did you change your hairstyle up? He's going to love it. He's going to totally love it. I know for you, you're like, it was a crazy day. I still don't know why I did it and I spent too much money. Dude, you're going to totally love it. Okay? On the Empress to the Three of Cups, you're on the verge because you set the intentions back during the, what was it? The moon cycle that was in July, okay? Between Cancer and Leo season was the big catalyst point. That's the change that's coming in. That's what I'm feeling on this one. You've set these intentions back in July, and believe it or not, he's been feeling it too. He's doing it, manifesting an intention setting too. The only reason he hasn't reached out yet is because like he doesn't know if you're still available. So he's been snooping a little bit because like, dude, that dream you had, he had that dream about like married, kids, the whole thing. I'm looking into 2026 for you, especially where I see this happen. So a lot of for you guys will set the tones and change in 2025. By 2026, it's love and marriage goes together like a horse and carriage. Okay, with the World card. You mean more to him than he has ever shown you, and that's the thing that God's got him working on right now, how to show and express his love. When he does reach out, when he does, oh, here's the thing. The way he's holding back, that's the part of reaching out. That's what God's telling him. You need to open up more, okay? That it's going to hit from another one, all right? The more you guys communicate and talk about shared experiences, that's going to deepen the connection and have him open up in more of an honest connection. By 2026, I see you all are married with children, without a doubt, okay? So 2025 is your transformative year on your twin flame journey. You got one of the best separation phase energies I've ever pulled. That's really cool. All right. Okay. Next up is Lois. When will Pisces contact you again? All right. Let me see what's up. Now, the when questions, that's every tarot reader's vein because one, there's no time in tarot, and two, free will can circumnavigate on either side of the fence. I could tell you he's not going to reach out for a year, and he reaches out tomorrow because his free will makes it happen faster, and then it could go the other direction too. So the best I can do is give you a time frame or an estimated window. I know it sounds like a cable company coming out to repair, but it at least gives you a ballpark. Before Leo season, before August and July of 2025, it got shorter, between Capricorn season 2024, okay? So between December of 2024 and May of 2025. I know it's a large time window, but at least narrows it down so you know you're not waiting forever. And if the free will overrides, if his free will overrides, it's going to override shorter, sooner, okay? This here Wheel of Fortune spins that his free will won't delay this thing and hold it out much longer because he's already, even though he's not letting it show, he's already still kind of in his feels about you a bit. Where like a lot of the good times are what he's been remembering the most right now. But it's almost like, man, the fight was big. We went through a lot. I don't know if it's even going to work this way again. But all of that is actually fueling the fire to reach back out. Almost like he wants to prove God wrong and be like, no, I know we can make this work. And God's like, I know you can too. Totally. I mean, oh man, you sure showed me. That sort of a thing, okay? So he may free will circumnavigate in your favor just to be like, I'm going to show you God. God's like, oh, totally showed me. Oh my gosh, that was wild. Wow. Okay. All right. Very like Psalms 18 type of a thing. But okay. All right. Let's see. Sarah. What up, Sarah? A little you and JoJo update and songs that Spirit wants you to hear. What dates are important? None. Dates won't be important on this one. The main one is what he sees onto it. It's the energetical flow. That if we pin it to a date, it could slow it. It's his free will could make him do it sooner. Like that weight chariot, as I'm saying it. His free will could make him do it sooner. And God's like, yeah, chariot card, fast move in super pursuit mode. Even though we all knew all those fins coming out of that thing did not make the 82 Firebird move any faster. And the T-top still rattled and leaked. But with the 5 of Cups, the 8 of Cups on the Empress, what I'm seeing here, big one is Pink's song, Family Portrait, okay? That's going to let you know what's going on because there is something in his family life that he's got to clear out. His parents, siblings, something. That's a big thing. Even more so than the ex, okay, is that. And there is a song, I forget the name on it. It's a 70s song. I will find it and email it for you. It's from a group called the 1975, if that helps. Oh, it's not a 70s song. They're giving me the title. Okay. But those two are the ones I'm being told might resonate onto the direction for this one. Okay. Now the dates I'm seeing on this one, irrelevant to it because the family thing is the biggest part. Using the 15th of December as the base point to hold true to that one, that is a very good point. At the moment, that's the only one that resonates. More so than the songs, though. I'm being told very similar to the earlier question about like smells versus whatnots, that in your case, it is not so much about the songs and the music, it's TV commercials. I know that sounds weird, but TV commercials, which you've already been noticing stuff that you watch on TV that makes you think of them anyways, but I'm being told that is more, that the commercials will give you insights, especially if you hear his name or see his car or something like that. It's so weird that I'm telling you to actually watch the commercials, but that's where a lot of this rolls in more than the music, okay? Days for advancement are days that the weather forecast highs are repeating numbers. Whatever part of the world you're in, if it's like today's high, 77, today's high, 55, today's low, 33. When you see repeating numbers, that's letting you know that is a day. That day is important to the forward momentum of the connection, okay? You're still on point, though, for December 15th, before Capricorn season. Capricorn season will be more fun for you. There is potential for you guys to hang out and watch the New Year's ball drop, okay? You really got to cut out that. There's something in the family energies. I think the family really occupies and, like, monopolizes his time. That's what he's got to, like, work through. All right. Poplon, what up, my beautiful butterfly? Will Scorpio reach out by now in December 10th? Reconciliation in the cards. I'm a Virgo. All right, I got you. I remember. I know you're a Virgo. You're a vivacious, Virgolicious Virgo. All right, what do we got? We got a fixed versus mutable on this. The Five of Wands to the Nine of Swords. Not before that point. I can get a solid on that one. That not before December 10th. King of Pentacles. That's your energy. That's mutable earth energy. Nine of Swords, Five of Wands. Death card, transformation. You got to expand it out to around December 19th and then towards Capricorn season. For some reason, December 19th, I got to pull astrology on that date to see because there's like some major shifts. There's something happening around there. And I know we're already past the full moon for the month of December at that point. Yeah, we're almost to Capricorn season. But he needs the time through Sagittarius season to set the bar. Then there's something happening in the planets on December 19th that like is going to really be a collective effective shift. That on the Eight of Pentacles to the Death card starts the transformation. You're looking more closer to Capricorn season around December 22nd to January 20th for the possibility of communications. Okay, I think he's got to get closer to Christmas to realize he's single, alone, and misses having a relationship. Straight up. Okay. And even just the way I just said that, that tells me he's single. There's not anybody else he's entertaining, is there? Wheel of Fortune. No, he's just turning back towards you. Sagittarius season sets the intentions. Capricorn season will be where the action happens. Okay. And remember, Wheel of Fortune, his free will could circumnavigate it, and you might hear from him tomorrow. The energetical map for the timeline you're on right now is showing that he needs to have a couple more sad family experiences to miss the connection. Okay, so I hope that helps. All right, Stephanie, and then I'll be back. Okay, Stephanie. I always think of what was that movie? Short Circuit. Johnny Five. Stephanie. I love that. All right, does my Libra want to reconcile, and is it even worth it anymore? The King of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, to the World card. It is worth it. Absolutely, with the Hierophant. Right now, he's going through some growing pains, and he's learning a lot of lessons from the mistakes that he has done, like leaving you, mistake. And one minute he's in, one minute he's ready to go, next minute he thinks of something else that he's working on. So he's learning a lot about balancing himself to keep himself in check, because one of the biggest reasons God's not letting him return just yet is because your heart can't take any more of the, like, Monday, I love you and it's great. Tuesday, we're going to have a fight. Wednesday, I love you again. Thursday, not this. And that is the thing that he's working on pushing through with the Hierophant, that he'll come back in. King of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Sag season, setting the tone where the Seven of Pentacles, something that you did say to him stuck. Okay, that's the parable of the sower in the biblical tarot. So something you did say to him stuck that is growing into the long-term commitment between the two of you guys. So his subconscious wants to reconcile. It's trying to communicate with the 3D conscious to let him know this is the truth, this is what you want. And then with the World card, totally worth it, okay? So I hope that helps. And remember, you have free will. I am not a tarot tell you what to do, or I'm a tarot reader. At any point, you might wake up tomorrow. If your heart says, I'm done, I'm going for somebody new, trust your gut. You have free will just like he does too. But you know how long you want to be committed and how long your heart belongs to him and all that stuff. It's okay? So it is totally your decision. You hold all the cards, Stephanie, okay? But it is totally worth it, all right? Okay, Dr. Dot, I'll be right back. Izzy, I'll be back. All right. Okay, Vanessa, Leanne. Okay, gotcha. We'll definitely, yeah, Buttercup will be the finale. All right, Vanessa, Leanne, Kraz. Okay, start typing, guys. You all can type. Watch me do this. Watch me do this. I can do this. I used to actually do this, like group reads at parties when I was younger. And like, I would always have a deck in my car. And so I would just start, like, even with all the people around me, I'd pull cards up for all of them. All right, let's see. Will the Leo female and the Pisces male grow along together peaceful, or will we be stagnant? Let me find out. Been together for 5 years. Okay, let me find out. Ace of Swords, the Six of Swords, absolutely. The Hierophant. This is long-term for you guys. Pisces and Leo are actually a really beautiful connection, too. All right, they do experience some ups and downs. All right, sometimes Pisces gets a little jealous. Sometimes Leo gets a little controlling. But there is a way to work this, okay? It's not going to be 100% peaceful. It's going to have a little bit of the upsies and the downsies. But with the Ace of Swords to the Six of Swords, trust your intuition to guide you on assessing each situation as it comes. Kind of the old school pick your battles. Sure, he leaves the toilet seat up. Maybe that's not that bad. At least you know where he's at night. He's not out in the bars and partying and stuff. He's at home with you doing his thing. So it's like, okay, I'll be okay with that one. A little bit of pick and choosing on your battles. Your intuition will guide you into assessing the situations, and the biggest thing is going to be the communication, okay? The biggest thing is the communication that leads you to the World card. Both y'all, not just you. Once you guys open up a bit more about conveying your emotions and how you're feeling, okay, that's going to be the biggest catalyst point. Because believe it or not, he's fearful that things, like he's one of those guys that was raised up where his dad always told him, men don't show their emotions. You just keep it yourself. It is what it is. And you got to let him know that, hey, I'm not your dad. I'm your partner. I'm here to, like, you can cry to me. You can tell me when your day's going bad. You can tell me what I'm doing wrong. I'm going to tell you what you're doing wrong. And getting that deeper communication is going to be essential to allowing things to grow. And don't forget to have some fun. Y'all need to, like, make sure that you guys still, even if you do the planning, date nights are totally required, no matter how long. I know some of the most successful couples that have been married for like 50 years at this point, right? That they have date nights at least once a month, okay? And they're cute goobers to see somebody in their 70s that they still get dressed up to go out on a date, but it's a big thing, okay? Six of Wands. You guys will be okay. That's your energy. Leo's driving the boat. Leo's driving this. There's Caitlin Petty showing up being like, oh my gosh, this is such a cute love song, okay? So you got this. You guys will be all right. Okay. I didn't see yours, Vanessa. I did not see yours. I'm looking. I know Buttercup's the grand finale, but we're gonna knock it out. We're gonna knock it out the park. You're welcome, Kraz. Leanne's. I don't see Leanne's. I'm gonna grab. Is Taurus really serious about Buttercup, or is he a player? Am I wasting my time? All right, let's find out. The Justice card. He's fair. This guy's all right. This guy's all right. Page of Pentacles. You wish he talked more. You wish he communicated with you, but you guys do have the potential with the Three of Cups on Judgment that this is not player energy. This is closed off energy in that he's not, like, he doesn't know what to say half the time. All right. The Star card to the Six of Cups. This has the potential to go the distance of marriage. Three of Cups, Six of Cups also shows children in this one here. Okay. This one is showing that this can grow. He's good. He's a good connection on this one to nurture and work with it. He's thrown a couple red flags that make you think he's going to do something that one of your exes did. He's not. He's not. Sometimes he's just being a guy. Totally. But I'm being told to tell you with the Justice card, he is not like your exes. You broke out of a cycle. That's why it's like That's why he doesn't even fit your typical norm. You know what I mean? That's like, you're like, yeah, he's not like any of my exes. It's like you have a type and he wasn't your type. That's the best part for you. Okay? All right, so I totally hope that helps. But yeah, you got a 3 of Cups on the Judgment card with the Star card. You guys were guided to each other to make this work. Okay? All right. Why does my mustache line keep itching? All right, yeah, let's see. When should you start your account? When should you start your account? All right, let's see what's up. When should you start your account? Knight of Swords, the Magician. I'm being told the hesitation that you're having on it is because you're not sure if it'll work out. The Emperor shows that you're in charge on this one. I'm being told it's good to start now. There's not a point where it's like you got to do it on December 1st. You got to do it on January 1st. Take it and roll with it, and just like, I'm being told, example. What I'm hearing on this one, it's like if I had waited forever when to start the channel until I had all of this and I found a studio to rent and an office space and everything, it might never have gotten off the ground. But the day that I was like, just typical me, and I'm like, you know what? I'm starting it today. And all I had was my iPhone on a little standing tripod, and it pointed at the carpet, and I started reading cards. It was go time. So I'm literally being told, now, as soon as you know you can afford it, you got everything in place, that go for it. The reason you're asking and wondering the right time is because it's already time. That's the thing. All right? Like, it's that energy that, like, you know when the microwave's going to go off and beep, and you walk into the room just as it beeps. You're like, I knew it. Okay? All right, cool. All right, let's see, I'll be right back. I know. Sorry, Rowdy. All right, Dr. Dot. Messages from my guides. What do I need to hear? Hang on, I gotta grab the cozy deck for you, I'm being told. You're welcome, Vanessa. Jasmine's intentions with you, she's back. Okay, got you. I got that memorized, don't worry, stored it, Landon. All right. Dr. Dot, messages from the guides. What do you need to hear? What does Dr. Dot need to hear? The Tower to the 4 of Wands to the 8 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. The message I'm hearing for you is that even when you feel like your new project is not getting off the ground because you're already ready to quit work in general to take on your own project, you want that business to thrive and it's not happening fast enough, that on top of it, work is stressing you out, is to keep that nose to the grindstone. It's so close that even the few failures that you've experienced lately, those are your strong points, your strengthening grounds. It's like when I channel, I think I brought this up in collective readings, that when I channel like John D. Rockefeller or that, I don't ask them about their successes. I can see that on a documentary. I ask them about their failures. I'm like, what did you learn from your failures? One of the best ones is when Carnegie, when Carnegie told me that he was darn near bankrupt, that he had like he had legal people looking for him for money, bill collectors and stuff, and he still made it through it, and he built that bridge across the Mississippi River. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. So be motivated by the low points that you're in right now, is the messages, because your plans, your goal is still just epically on point, okay? It's just a bit of getting it to germinate, get that seed to grow, get it to take hold, that by this time next year, and by 2026 especially, you'll be in a much better place. 4 of Pentacles, maintain speed and heading, and know that there will be some of those times that there are tower moments, but don't look at them as a failure or a mess up or anything. Look at them as the learning experience, being like, okay, this happened for a reason. What did I learn from it? Okay, won't happen again. That's cool. All right, so I hope that helps. Jasmine, same thing with Jasmine. Okay, got you, Landon. Jasmine showed back up, so we're at a little bit of a conundrum. Okay, I got you. We're at a bit of a conundrum. Yeah, because we're Eastern time zone. We're just after 10. I want to try to call it about 10:30, so my voice and everything makes it, and my energies and stuff too. We'll do more of these though. We'll do more of them. 5 of Swords, the Star card on the 10 of Swords. All right, what I'm seeing on this one here is that it seems like your heart truly kind of belongs with Jennifer more than Jasmine, it seems like. Jasmine was brought back in of a bit of a test. However, she has not fully learned the lesson yet. So You can absolutely choose Jasmine, okay? You'll have a little bit of work to do. Five of Swords, the Star card. She's still grieving through. She's still in the midst of her stages. However, she's close enough that she was able to reach out and make the contact, okay? But then literally like how I just stuttered, that's the thing. The Ten of Swords. You will still go through a little bit of test periods with her of her disconnecting. She'll be quiet. She'll be guarded. Like, she'll be like, you want to go to lunch? You want to have a date? You want to go out tonight after something work and that? And you'll be like, yeah, sounds good. Let me know when. And then 2 or 3 days of silence, you know, where like Jennifer is going to kind of a little bit more be like, let's go, let's do this, let's see where it goes to. Okay. It was brought back into like, so you can learn from both the girls to kind of like make sure like, you know, your worth on that one too. Okay. So she's still a little bit like old Jasmine. Okay. But she's getting a lot better. Okay. If you stick with Jasmine, it's just a little more work, which any relationship is a full-time job. Okay. But Jennifer flows a little easier. Okay. So I hope that helps. All right. Yeah. Leanne will be up next. Okay. Will Craig and I reconcile? Thank you, Sia. Thank you, darling. All right. Will Craig and Leanne reconcile? Let's find out. Let's find out. The Ace of Swords. Yes. Sooner than you think. The King of Wands. It'll be via phone call with the Strength card to the Queen of Wands on the Ten of Swords. So Queen of Swords in my deck, that is Abigail the Peacemaker in the Biblical Tarot, the hero deck for the channel. So the name Abigail might even resonate, but I do see that he wants to have a peace offering. He does want, Craig wants to see this work out long term. He knows that like you're a very sure bet. You're the one that puts up with him. You're the one that just loves him for him. Okay? Everybody else in his life has always tried to change him. You're the one that loves him as he is. And that's the thing. That's the thing. You guys together are the ones that don't steer each other away from God, but like embrace each other. You know what I mean? So that's the biggest part on this one that's going to lead him back. You will get a phone call from him saying almost the same thing, that like he never totally fully appreciated you at the time, but you're the one that loved him, that just loved him for him. You didn't try to change him. You embraced him. Like you saw right out of the gate that you're just like, I just love Craig. And like when people would say like, why do you love Craig? Why do you still love Craig? And you'd be like, I just do. That's because you love him at his worst and his best. You don't want to change him. You just love him. And I see him reaching out and saying that he realizes it. Okay. That King of Wands, that's a phone call, and it is some Sagittarius energy. So the intentions are being set in the energies in the universe. Like literally right now, we just got into Sagittarius season. Okay. So I hope that helps. Izzy, what up, Izzy? Hi, Izzy. Will there be an apology from the Aries, and is he spying on you? Okay, let's see what we've got. Oh, that's where I pulled the Sag energy. It's Sagittarius. I know my Sagittarius. I'm Archer. I'm Sagittarius protector. All right. What have we got? Nobody loves like that. Nobody loves like a Sag. No wonder you just love him for him. You like that he's never lied to you, never cheated on you, that he was honest. Yeah. But you're the first person that didn't try to change him. King of Pentacles, Izzy, comes out for you. What I'm seeing right now, believe it or not, with the Sun card, is Aries is talking to a friend of theirs with the Five of Pentacles. Oh, never mind. I'm actually being told therapist. Straight up, Aries getting a little work. He goes and sees a therapist or something. Okay, I dig it. That he's working on getting his happiness on this one. Five of Pentacles to the World card. He is spying on you. I think he talks to a friend and a therapist actually about a lot of his own work. Okay, he's working to heal himself on this one. So that he comes in correct for you. He's spying on you, but he's not doing it social media wise. He's doing it with the mind. He's Page of Swords in his head because he's talking to a friend about you. He's talking to some kind of therapist, social worker, doctor kind of a person, totally, with the Five of Pentacles. So he is energetically spying on you, and it's why you've been feeling him so much. But he's not doing it old school digital, but there's some friend of his. Like, you know this friend. Like, this is the one friend out of his two closest friends that was like the close friend, okay? And that's the one that like would keep him out later at night or really always be there for him, almost like a cousin, really bonded. That's the one that he's talking to you the most about. constantly, daily. That's why you do film. So yes, he is spying on you, but he's doing it in an energetical way. Okay? So I do see that, yeah. Now, here's the thing. I don't see it being an apology. I see it being an offer for forward momentum of can we try again? It might not be the straight I'm sorry. So you're going to have to choose it and be like, okay, maybe that's his way of apologizing. He says it won't happen again type of a thing. I don't see him saying those two words, but I see him trying to just approach this from a perspective that it starts off like friendly, where he just starts like, hey, what's up? How's it going? Here's a picture of my food. Something like that. So that's where if you choose to like accept it, like, hey, this is just how he apologizes. Okay, I'd rather have him in my life than tell him, if you don't say I'm sorry, go pound sand. That gets you to your world's card. Okay. All right. Let's see. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. General look ahead. I just want a general look ahead. Okay. All right, you got it. General look ahead for Sia. 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 10 of Pentacles. 5 of Wands. Why are you worried about one of your... Do you have a cat? I literally just got told you were worried about a cat. If not, you might be a stray cat wanders into your yard in a couple of days. I don't know, irrelevant, okay? But actually, you wanted the general look ahead. You might find a stray cat, all right? But what I'm seeing here going forward on this one here, 5 of Wands, 3 of Swords. You're actually going to learn a little bit of something this week that's coming in about your person. Now, definitely take it at face value and take it with a grain of salt. Oh, check on your cat. I'm literally just saying, back home I do, check on your cat. Just check on the cat. Just check on the cat, okay? Text somebody. Check a Ring door cam. And I don't think anything bad. Here's the thing I think. I don't know if it's your kitty's time of the month back home, but there's a lot of cats on there. It's not bad. I just got a feeling you might, if you have a female cat back at home, you might find out that she got steamed heat. If it's a male, if you have a male cat at home, you might find out that you might give more. You might give more. I think that's cool. I know of a friend of mine that she's got 6, and I think that's awesome. It just shows how nurturing she is. It's cool. Like, I bet you she could actually rock it with even like 6 kids. Like multitasker of the year award. Totally. But it is cool. All right. But check. Yeah, see. Okay, the ha tells me you know the direction I'm going with it. One of the kitty cats might be like Ace of Wands. Just saying. All right. Now, a little further on this one, you will learn something. Somebody's going to reach out to you about your person, Sia. Okay. And you're going to take it with a grain of salt at first, really analyze it to make sure, because with the Justice card to the Empress card, at first you might get a little overexcited about it and then be let down because it doesn't happen as fast as you think it's going to happen. Like somebody might tell you, hey, they're going to call you tonight after work. It's actually, and then you don't hear from them that night after work and you're like, oh my God, this sucks. What the heck was that all about? Then 3 days go by and then you hear from them, okay? So take the broad stroke as good, but the details, if they're like, it'll be at 3:35 p.m. on this day, that's the part that kind of take that with a grain of salt, okay? But it will be about the one on your mind, all right? So I hope that helps. All right, let's see. Did Janet put in a super, oh yeah, send a rose chat. Let me knock it out real quick. Who else is up, Rowdy? Who else is up, CB? For sure, and congratulations on the kittens. I don't know. All right, let's see. Okay, Jeanette did. Okay, will I hear from my daughter Kendall this week? Will you hear from Kendall this week? Will you hear from Kendall this week? Will you hear from Kendall this week? Judgment card to the King of Cups. Yes, but it'll be over the weekend. She does stay busy during the weekdays, doesn't she? The 4 of Pentacles. Man, what does she do for a living? Congratulations. You raised a good daughter. Holy moly. But she is a bit of a workaholic. Always has been. This girl was the valedictorian in school, too. What I'm seeing on this one here, yeah, you will. It might not be till the weekend. It'll be one of those last-minute things, okay? But what about Thanksgiving? That's the thing, because I'm literally being told, like, you get a phone call over the weekend, like, I'm sorry I didn't make it for Thanksgiving or something like that, or you're fearing she's not gonna come. Like, I think what it is she doesn't give you the Thanksgiving Day phone call, but she just shows up type of a thing. Or is it just that you're planning something like over the weekend? That's why she's not coming to Thanksgiving. She's in Florida. Okay, I got you. Like, I do see that you'll hear from her. It might not be on the exact holiday. Is she already married with children or something? But, like, I'm seeing it that by the weekend. So it could actually still be on the holiday. At the latest, by the weekend. But you will totally hear from her. Totally. She's a busy bee. Okay, I got you. It could be you. Yeah, it's sometime between right now that you and I are talking to each other and Saturday. You will hear from her. Okay, cool beans. She's doing really good though. If you really want to know, if you really totally want to know, then yeah, Rose. If you pop me a little Rose chat, Hazel and Rose in that, we could pop that for you. Okay. All right. Let's see. Gia. Oh, I gotta knock out a couple of these. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna spend a minute over on YouTube. I'll be back. All right. If Hazel Sue, sorry, I don't have my glasses on. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, Hazel Sue and Rose, if you guys want to ask your questions, pop me a gift, whether it's a rose or the lightning bolt or the love heart or the stars or the cowboy hat mustache things and that gets you in the line. We can honor the two of you guys. Okay, you're totally cool, Hazel. You're in the list. You're cool. I got you, girl. All right. Let's see what's up. And Rose, I'll take care of you too. You're Rose, so you can totally pop a rose. I dig that too. Okay. Oh, well, I got you on this one, Gia. All right. What's the forecast for you in Aries? April 5th on my mind. He's an April 5th Aries. I like that. I like that birthday. 4-5. I like that birthday. That's cool. The Magician, the Fool card, and the Lover's card. You guys are nearing the end of the chapter you're currently on. That's the cool part, okay? Because you feel like it's been total separation, but it has not. This is actually literally, you guys are actually still involved. You're still in a relationship. This is the part of the relationship where you go your own separate ways. You know what I mean? And like, that's why he's still on his own. You're still on your own because you guys wandered down some pathways to find your way back towards each other. Okay. So this isn't a breakup. It's not over. You're just finishing the really boring chapter of your guys' life story. All right. That what I'm seeing here, the Magician, even what you're asking right now is allowing this. Any of the super chats you're getting, any tarot readings you're watching that are either Aries or you, that those ones are working to bring this in with the Seven of Pentacles. Sorry, I'm really running out of oxygen. If I fall asleep, guys, just let me sleep. I sleep very quietly. I don't know if I snore or not because I've slept alone for like ever. All right. I sleep on my side and you sleep with everyone. I've never heard myself snore. Yeah. Okay. What I'm seeing on this one is that the forecast here is for a fresh start. The energies that you're pulling when you hear or watch any tarot reading, okay, and you take what resonates, not the third-party stuff that don't apply to you, that sort of thing. But if you hear the good stuff about he's returning, you'll hear from him before the end of the year or something, and you're like, I like that part. That's cool. God picks that up with the Seven of Pentacles. So the forecast for you, what's going on, I'm being told I'm giving you a 30-day forecast. Heavy manifestation time during Sag season, okay? And if you set the intentions that you'd like to hear from him for Christmas, get on with your magician self, that you can actually put that into play. Because you are heading for the next chapter, which is the restart with the Fool card. You're manifesting him going for it without even thinking. No caution, no regrets, just going to reach out. That sort of a thing, okay? It's kind of a sooner than later thing on this too. All right, so I hope that helps. Romy, you want to know what his feelings and actions are at the moment? You got it, girl. Got you covered, Romy. What are his feelings and actions at the moment? What are his feelings and actions at the moment? Rowdy and Sia, I would totally call it after that. No more after Rose. Hazel, Zeus, Jamie, and Rose. That's it. All right, so we're not up super duper late. I did a 6-hour all signs what was that last night? I don't even remember now because the time all bled together. When I'm reading, I'm not here. It was when we finished the all signs, I hopped off and looked, and I'm like, oh my gosh, 6 hours. No wonder I'm clunk, and I was out. That was it. It was over. 5 of Cups, Ace of Wands. I'm Archer. I'm always energized. I'm a spirit. I'm always energized. But I picked this body. This dude falls asleep, man. This dude falls asleep. I had the choice of this and Zac Efron, and I picked this. Whatever. I don't know. All right, Romy. Hi, I'm back. All right, what I'm seeing on the 5 of Cups, the Ace of Wands, right now, he misses you. Okay? He misses how you kept his spirit up, how you were a cheerleader, you were positive. He also thinks you're pretty. Okay? Straight up, just he misses the prettiness. There's nothing wrong with that. He misses that. He wishes that you were around right now to like do this because the stuff he's dealt with since, like I'm seeing the actions that he wants, what comes in, okay, is that we're going, like, when you guys do meet again, and I said when, I'm focusing on the when part, that's how it starts. There's a little bit of this. For some reason, there's something about tucking your hair behind your ear. I don't know if that's one of your tells that you do, or it's something that's a memory, but he's thinking about that for some reason, big time. The Wheel of Fortune is turning around here. The thoughts he's thinking, the Wheel of Fortune is turning to make it happen. It's like he's speaking, and he's like, I'm seeing like one of them, like moving the big, huge rock door in front of the mountain type of a thing. That is, he's sitting there going, I miss running my fingers through her hair. I miss the way she supported me. I miss the way I could tell her everything. And God's like, yep, keep going, almost there, keep going. All right. So I do hope that helps. The Five of Pentacles. I see changes during winter time, before the spring. I can at least narrow it down that much. And it also is an expression of love with the Queen of Cups. Okay. So I hope that helps. All right. I got to knock out a few more, guys. Sorry. I got to knock out a few more. All right. Rono. Is my career path going to be worth it? Is my career path going to be worth it? Let me grab the money deck. Let me grab a little work deck. Let's see what's up. Who's going to be up next, Sierra and Rowdy? Who's up next? Who do we got a question in on over there? All right, let's see. Scott and I reconcile. Cool, gotcha. Memorized. Cool. All right, Hangman, Three of Cups. Sun card. I have two confirmations that it is totally going to be worth it. What are you getting into that involves, like, I don't know, the first thing I heard was wedding planner or something. I don't know, whatever it is, you do something marketing or working with the public of some kind, Three of Cups. Here's the thing, first of all, you actually enjoy the work, okay? And some of the company parties are epically mind-blowing. There's some good parties they put on type of a thing. But I have two confirmations that it is going to be worth it for you. The Hanged Man, okay, which is fun employed, and straight up Sun card, insta-famous. You're going to excel in this workplace that either you're doing something in the public eye, it'll work out, or you're just going to actually get recognition in the workplace for once, okay? So, yeah, it's going to totally be worth it on this one with the Three of Cups as well. And check this out, too. The Two of Pentacles. It's a work-life balance, too. So right now, you're still at that, I don't know, this is like a lot to take on. I'm not sure. But then, like, looking back on it, literally in just 3 weeks, 3 months from now, like, the onboarding might be a lot. You're not sure about all that. Once you get through that, then you look back on it and you're like, wow, this was a really good choice. I like this. Okay? So, yeah, you good. You golden. All right? Hope that helps, too. All right, Maria. All right, general love reading for November into December. All right, I got you. Give me a little 30-day outlook. Hang on, let me grab the Archer deck. I've been told to use the Archer deck. I'm definitely not touching Titanic right now because we'll be here all night. In total, everything is big time, totally closed. All right, let's see. General love reading. I'll be back tomorrow for Aries, Taurus, and Gemini, though. The Nine of Wands to the Eight of Wands. Okay, what I see coming in here, you just thought of his name anyways as I was shuffling the cards. You thought of his name, okay? That's the person that is actually, he's watching you. He's doing it old school. He's looking at Facebook and that. If you got a MySpace, he's figured out how to find that too. But what I'm seeing on this one, the Nine of Wands, he's this close to talking, okay? Where he's watching you, he's checking the social media to try to gauge what's going on in your life. But on the Eight of Wands, this is how close you are to the communication. Sagittarius energy with the Ten of Pentacles. What I'm seeing on the Four of Pentacles is that he's still working on opening his heart chakra up a little bit, okay? So it's a little bit of that. He's still kind of just working on himself, okay? He's working to let some past misunderstandings fade away and focusing on rebuilding trust and stability, okay? That's what I'm seeing in this one, all right? So that's going to be your focal point with the Ace of Swords to take things to a new level, all right? Now, what I'm seeing onto it is that these misunderstandings will, like, they'll fade away and you guys will, like, deepen your connections with each other, okay? There's a lot of balancing both your side in the next 30 days. On your side of the fence, you will actually balance a lot of your thoughts and your feelings, especially after Mercury retrograde ends, because that's your dominant planet, that you'll be ready just about the time that he catches up too. So avoid any impulsive things right now, okay? Really a lot of think, observe, deduce, and analyze just to get through retrograde, and you're cool. Which I see there is, you actually have a 78% chance of him reaching out during retrograde, all right? Because I'm being told, on one of the good uptakes of this Mercury retrograde, okay? So I hope that helps. All right, let's see. I'm going to knock out, let me grab these ones real quick. All right, let's see. We're up to, oh yeah, Hazel. That's right, you and Scott, right? Okay, got you. Let me see what's going on for you two. Let me see what's up. Let me see what's up if you and Scott will reconcile. Will Scott and Hazel reconcile? Hazel Sue or Sue? Will Sue and Scott reconcile? I like that you guys both have S names. It's kind of cool. Or if even just Sue is someone your name, even if it just starts with Hazel. I'm digging the S's for some reason. Perfect. The Hanged Man. I actually do see you guys spending Valentine's Day doing something, okay, next February. Even though it's Aquarius season, for some reason the Pisces energy told me Valentine's Day. Don't know. Queen of Swords, the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I do see that you guys will. He will reach out in an attempt to make a peace offering, and there is the ability or the attempts that you could try to Sadie Huckins it on the Queen of Swords. That Libra energy tells me that both sides are open to make the attempt, okay? That you might actually go for it. The Four of Pentacles shows that he's still a little quieter, closed off. Basically what I'm seeing on this one is it's like he's had a few things in his life that have crept up on the Four of Pentacles that have delayed the process. Maybe it's his finances, a change in his job, or something like that, that he was on course to reunite, and like things should have already been kind of starting, and he had a little bit of an undisclosed Tower moment in the Four of Pentacles that he had to stop and reassess the situation on something. So it's legit. It's a legitimate hold right now, okay? Maybe it's almost like he heard or feared layoffs or like he'd lose his job or something. He's like, oh man, I can't get back involved in a relationship. Oh, that could be what it is. Four of Pentacles. Was it some friends or co-workers? I'm seeing that's what kind of held things up right now. He's dealing with that. I knew something came into his life that was completely like he had no way of planning for this one. All right. So once he comes to terms with that, then it heads forward that you guys can reconcile. And I do like that you're in communications, because I was seeing there that like it said that either one of you guys could reach out to the other one. I think the reason that came out too is to tell you to like, if that is really affecting him, because you know what, even if it's a friend from high school and you just find out about it years later and you're like, oh my gosh, that person's gone, that'll freak people out, especially when it's somebody that's your age group and you're like, that's too young to go, you know, that'll freak somebody out. The Wheel of Fortune, a little confirmation on this, the Six of Wands. There is absolutely nothing wrong with texting him and being a little supportive to help him through. Be like, hey, you doing okay with what's going on with the friends, or whatever variation with it? How you hanging in there? Is it anything made with your version? You know how to talk to him better than I do. That nothing wrong with supporting him through this time. All right. He could be having a little internal freak out about being like, oh my gosh, there's no way they're gone. What the heck? That sort of a thing. So nothing wrong with a little bit of that. Okay. Kind of be there and support him in the best way possible. It'll help speed up the reconciliation too for you. Okay. All right. Hope that helps. All right. What do we got? Jane, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Hey, what's up? What are Danny's feelings towards you? Will you guys be a couple? Okay, I got you. Let me find out. Danny's feelings towards you, and will you be a couple? All right, and then we'll call it on TikTok. I'll end you guys out so I can finish up the YouTube chats. The Page of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Four of Wands. Yeah, man. Absolutely. All right. This here, the rewards, the investment, and the wait, totally worth the reward, without a doubt. Okay. Page of Cups to the King of Wands on this one is that even though he's a little different from who you've been through, but you guys, you know, the false start, it happens. The false start was a little bit, it was rough, because neither of you guys were expecting it to go that way, and it moved faster than expected, which was what caused a little bit of whoa, you know, hang tight on this one. But the Four of Wands, I do see it'll work out, okay? That the patience, the time involved will allow this to play out with the Knight of Pentacles. That shows that he does deliver this. So yeah, you're actually in a solid connection, okay? You're just setting the tone. It's just getting started. Literally, you're at that moment right now that you are just starting to open it up, okay? The Four of Wands does show there's a way to get through this without a separation or breakup phase completely. With that Four of Wands to the is that the King? That is total King of Wands. Okay, that yes, you guys can power through this, and I do see a long-term potential relationship that you guys will enjoy each other. You support each other in that. This is the type of connection on the Four of Wands when I'm not pulling twin flame energy off of it, that you will just feel safe and comfortable. Like there's a photo you already have of you two that you don't feel like you're forcing your smile. You look at the photo and you actually look at you and you're like, man, I just look comfortable. I look happy and I'm not faking it. That sort of a thing. So yeah, no, this is the connection that you'll feel safe, comfortable, and just, you can be yourself around without a doubt. Okay. So I like it. You're on a very good right track without a doubt. All right, I hope that helps. We good, Rowdy? What we got left? What we got left? All right, I'm back over on this one too. Right, Rhonda's up. Yeah, Rhoda's up. Okay, Rhoda's up. All right, thank you guys so much. We appreciate you. See, I got you covered. Rowdy will totally win the lotto, without a doubt. Okay. Four of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles reverse, Four of Cups. You're going to have to try it a couple times. But yeah, Three of Pentacles and Four of Cups. God will guide you in the right direction. Trust your instinct on it, okay? But do watch. Review your budget, Rowdy. Make sure that spending aligns because you're going to need money for the Christmas party. And I'm being told you're going to need money for the Christmas after party, okay? So just straight up on that one. All right, so avoid impulses. Do not go overboard. Totally don't go overboard, all right? Because something unexpected may arise too, okay? But yeah, I do see on this one, just be cool. Budget, because you're going to need some money for the party, okay? Make sure you got some money set aside for the party. YouTube, don't go anywhere. I'm going to say goodnight to TikTok here real quick, and then it's just us to finish this up. Thank you guys for being here on TikTok. I appreciate you. You guys are awesome sauce. Thank you. And TikTok, I will be back tomorrow. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and you can come over and hang out on the YouTube channel, okay? It is the links in the bio to the channel. So please come join, subscribe, be a part of the fam because I do individual sign readings and everything else too. All right. There is a link tree for my link tree that's on the home page. All right. That'll take you to all the playlists, all the platforms and everything. We would love and be honored to have you all here. All right. And Rowdy, see ya. Shoot me those things. If you want to be a mod, free will choice. You don't have to. You can be like, screw that. This was crazy. But if you want to, shoot me and I'll friend you so I can mod you guys up. All right. All right. Otherwise, thank you very much for being here, TikTok. Love you guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. All right. Skitty bump. Okay, guys. It's just us here now. We good? All right. Let's finish it up. Let's go for it. All right. All right, now it's just us. I wasn't taking any more of the TikToks there, so we can finish up the super chats and get this thing ready. Definitely feel free to timestamp, guys. I am honored. I am like flabbergasted and flattered that you guys all like. Thank you. I was gonna be like happy if like 2 people showed up. I didn't think I was that good or anything. So thank you guys. I'm really honored for you guys all to be here. I really thought blocking out an hour or hour and a half would be plenty. So thank you guys. All right. In what days can I make the most of December? In what ways? In what ways can I make the most of December? Okay, got you, Rhoda. Ooh, here's our answer. 5 of Swords. December 5th. Heads up. December 10th. I'm actually being told to tell you days. Either mark it on a calendar, whatever. December 5th, December 10th, December 20th, December 3rd, December 23rd as well. Okay? In the Page of Pentacles. What I'm seeing here, the best ways here is this. Believe it or not, I'm being told that like you actually are working on a little bit of your self-health. Okay? The 10 of Wands. You're carrying a lot of stress and burdens that are like actually making you physically tired or sick. And you're like, maybe you're wanting to incorporate exercise into your routine or something. Like maybe your energy's been feeling low, your stress levels are kind of high. And you've been wanting to like look into like more wholesome foods or something, whatever. The meditation and mindfulness, a lot of that's actually going to help you maintain the clarity that you've been working for. Because the 5 of Swords to the Empress, grieving, okay? That as you make it through that part of the connection, what I'm seeing here is that definitely be attentive to your body's signals right now, especially on those couple of days, okay? That just kind of like rest when needed to prevent burnout. There's nothing wrong with a little cat nap or something as a prelude before bed. And I'm also seeing a little bit of iron intake, believe it or not, being a thing with the Empress card. Okay, that maybe even like the woman's one a days or something. All right. So what I'm seeing on this one here is that's some in what ways that you can make December work well for you is that a lot of focusing on your self-health and your wellness. I'm seeing on this one will help get you feeling a lot better even by the time you get to Capricorn season. Okay. Queen of Pentacles, the King of Swords on the Eight of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. You will get a declaration of love too. I'm seeing you actually, there's somebody you love that hasn't been able to say it. The holidays will bring this closer together. And you're, oh, okay. You're nervous about somebody making a scene at Thanksgiving, but actually I'm being told it works out really well. There's some family member that you're afraid of making a scene or something. Actually nothing happens. It actually goes off really well for you. Okay. So I hope that helps. All right. All right, Sarah. What up, Sarah? Warm milk and honey, Rohama. Warm milk and honey. Old school, ancient Cancerian technique. What you want to know, Sarah? What you want to know, Sarah? Sarah Joy. What you want to know, Sarah Joy? It was iced coffee, but there's no more ice left, and it's not just coffee. You're welcome. Ancient Cancerian cigarette. That's actually from my Sagittarius grandmother. She did it to Mama T. Mama T did it to me as a kid. I'm a grown man. I still do that when I can't get to sleep. I'm like, you know what? Just grab me the warm milk and the honey. I'm good. All right. Also, the ginger tea. Ginger, honey, lemon. Ginger, honey, lemon tea. Totally. Very good stuff. Both my grandmas were Saggies, Rohama. I had a December 20th Sag grandma and a November 24th. The November 24th Sag grandma is the one that came over from Sicily, and I still have her tarot deck. That's the one. But the December 20th Sag grandma, so cool. She was so cool and so fun. Oh my gosh, that girl, so fun. All right, is T playing you, or does he have something else going on? Is there another woman hating on me because of him? All right, I got you. Let's go. Let's go. What do we got for Sarah? I've had a lot of Sagittariuses in my life. One of the most important people that ever came into my life were Sagittarius. Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Okay, Sarah, you were in the clear. You are in the clear on the part of if he has something else going on. What he's got going on is his mind, okay? The only third party involvement is his own brain. Straight up, okay, with the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords, he's got himself in a state right now, okay, that he is very used to not communicating because of what he's been through in the past. He has dealt with some female narcissists. So he comes across in this player vibe as a form of protection, okay? He comes across in that, on this that comes in. Yeah, that's the thing. And he's dealt with a lot of narcissism. The women that have come into his life before. So he's been through so much that he just is like, I'm just going to stay quiet and roll with the flow. So he's like wallpaper. You can't get a read on him. And you're like, am I doing something wrong? Is he looking elsewhere because I'm not good enough? Or am I not? What in the world is his problem? I got Three of Pentacles, not the Three of Swords. So that shows me that it's all internal with him about his stability and his own mindset with the Ace of Pentacles. But he really needs to learn how to express his emotions clearly. That's the biggest part on this one. You can't get a read off him, which makes you feel like he's disconnected and looking elsewhere, when in reality, he just isn't sure about how to tell you how he feels. Now, I do see that there is somebody that really wanted him for them that they lost because he's with you. So it's a one-sided thing. Somebody with the Five of Cups, they're the ones that are having the issues, okay? But here's the thing, they're mopey. They're not going to reach out, attack, or anything. You know what I mean? Two of Pentacles to the Fool card. They'll decide to just walk away from it. That's the thing. Literally, there is somebody that wanted to be with him. They're not. There's not a chance because he really didn't have the feelings for them. So they're a little bummed out. They're not jealous of you, but they're bummed out that he picked you over them. But what I'm seeing here with the Two of Pentacles to the Fool card, they will take their time. They'll go through their stages, and they will decide to walk away and just go in another direction. Okay, that energy will play out. Give it a little bit of time for this person to come to terms with things. It'll be okay with nothing bad happening on you. Ace of Pentacles. You're just at that start point, okay? Where once you guys do like express the emotions and the feelings better, that'll get you to this point. You're building some trust too right now. It's hard for this guy to open up, all right? So I do hope that helps. All right, Charisse. Oh yeah, there you are, Charisse. Okay, cool. All right, what's up, darling? Okay, you asked yesterday, but Dom and you are talking daily around each other weekly. Okay, okay. He's aware your birthday is tomorrow. Seeking an energy check on you guys if he plans to do anything. Okay, gotcha. Happy birthday, by the way. Oh, that's right. You're November 26th Sagittarius. I forgot about that. That's cool. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Birthday week. The Hierophant. Oh, he knows. The Five of Wands. Oh, man. It's been so long since he bought a girl a present. He doesn't know what to get you, present-wise. Ten of Pentacles. So you might actually, there is a potential for flowers. There is a stronger potential for at least a happy birthday text, without a doubt. You will totally, like, hear that part. What I'm seeing, if there is a potential for plans, it won't be specifically straight up tomorrow, but probably something this weekend. Okay? The work schedules and the Five of Wands are what's going to get in the way of trying to do it like right then and there. You do have about a 53% chance of him actually, like, you guys hanging out at somebody's, either yours or his place tomorrow night for your birthday. All right? Might not be a full-fledged date night where he's might be like, happy birthday. Can we do something big this weekend? And you'd be like, yeah, I was just getting pizza tonight anyways. And like somehow it works out that like I see you guys doing pizza and a movie, like maybe possibly for your birthday tomorrow, but the real date thing happens later. There's a potential for flowers if he figures out how to do that right. Okay? He is a little Ten of Swords trying to figure out what to do, but I think he'll make good on it. I think he'll be okay. Okay? So I hope that helps. Double cap. Double cap, you got anything you want to know specifically? Anything you want to know specifically? We'll just grab a general otherwise. All right? Okay. Rowdy. Rowdy, we don't need to use that word. What are you doing? What are you doing, Rowdy? Energy check for double cap. Energy check for double cap. I don't care what you do, Rowdy. You know that. Ten of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Look at what came back around on this one, double cap. What I'm seeing here is that you have a potential of a new romantic encounter. Yeah. Without a doubt. What I'm seeing here is you're going to have a couple options that roll in. You've got the past person coming in. That King of Pentacles shows that he's kind of like getting ready to pull up at your house. Okay? Like, yeah, I actually see more than a phone call, like a meeting where it's just like, I'm in the neighborhood, I'm going to stop by. Or literally they're driving. They're like, no, I have to go talk to Double Cap. But also, you've got this potential new suitor that's interested in you. Nine of Pentacles, that they're single, available. So you have the past person that's coming out of a Ten of Swords energy and ready to go with the Ten of Pentacles and already hopping in the car to come your way to talk to you. Then you've also got this single and available person that already likes, like, I could see a long term with Double Cap, that you wind up having to choose between the two of them. And I see all of this going down for you during Sagittarius season. The Nine of Cups. Oh, because you wished for it. You're like, why does he never talk to me? Why does he never reach out? Why do I have nothing going on? And all of a sudden God's like, heads up, I'm coming in, incoming. You didn't specify, that sort of a thing. All right. So Sagittarius season for you is going to help you overcome a lot of the stress you've been feeling and just this mopey, woe is me, I don't know what's going on. That you're going to actually be like, instead of woe is me, you're going to be like, whoa, it's me. You know, that sort of a thing. It's a bit of a shift. All right. So I hope that helps. Okay, Jen, what's up, Jen? How you doing, hon? What's going on? Anything to be aware of this week that you know? Okay, let's see. general of what you should be aware of. Okay, got you. Full show. Let's see what we got. Here's the first card. Four of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands, the Seven of Wands. What I'm saying here is follow your instincts on this one, okay? Let a little bit of the past misunderstandings kind of fade away. That'll help rebuild the trust between the two of you guys, okay? Because he's already being kind of hard on himself, believe it or not, all right? So you'll have a couple things that are going to be little bits of tests and that with that Knight of Wands to use your trust, your intuition, and kind of focus on the strong points. That'll help you ride through it. That they're not going to be as bad as you're thinking they are, that they actually lead to something good in the positive side on this one, okay? So definitely trust your intuition, and it'll help you make some informed decisions on this one. You're going to actually even considering getting into some meditation or something too on this one. What I'm seeing here is you can clear your mind. I'm seeing the opportunity show up for you to clear the mindset and allow you to like strengthen the understanding and open the communications between the two of you even more, okay? The Moon card. Not so much this week, but as we approach the new moon, when is that? December 5th, the new moon in Sag. That's the one that I think will be more of a catalyst to get you to the Six of Wands. You'll make it through this week with a better outcome, but as we approach the December 5th, December 6th, it'll be like Six of Wands victory, okay? So I see that being good. A side note at work with that Temperance card underneath here is you might actually find out that as the year ends, you might end up getting like either a promotion or somebody from another similar company will find your LinkedIn or something like that, and they'll try to like poach you and take you over to their company. Okay? All right, let's see where we at. It should be Halvin next, right? Yeah, there you are, Halvin. Hi. All right, can I tell you when your next romantic relationship will come in and who it will be with? Totally. All right, I got you covered. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. Boom, Queen of Wands. Ooh. This person's gonna like, wow, they're already in your, like you already know this person. It's not like you haven't met them yet. You have no clue who this is. Da 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 da. No, you know this person. Seven of Cups. You have the potential for a date night. This is my hibachi grill. This is my Benihana card. Doesn't he look like he works at Benihana's? But yeah, what I'm seeing on this one, you know this person. It's a thing. Like, so they've basically almost already fallen into your lap, and you're not suspecting it, but you're already, there's a name already crossing your mind. Justice card. God's going, yep, tell her that's the name, Archer. I'm like, okay. But what I'm seeing on this one, like, I need a way to tell you what to look out for at least. Let me see. It's like, okay. Oh. I do believe it's somebody in like at work, okay? And honestly, could be somebody in management. Could be a higher up in your workplace that's kind of got a little bit of a crush on you. And because like there's no pentacles. They have no fear of money. There's nothing they got to worry about. They're all swords. They're good at wands. They've got passion. They communicate clearly. They think before they speak, which means they're smart. They've got like they're in like upper like there's a college diploma hanging on their wall. But could be an age difference between the two of you guys. Eight of Swords, or it's just the company thing that's going on. Maybe you guys have an HR policy, but whatever it is, what I'm seeing here is like once they open up, maybe they've already been a little flirty with you and you're like, no way, shut the front door. Like, I know who he's talking about. All right, what I'm seeing here is that you have maybe a holiday party that comes up for you in the workplace that I do see as being a catalyst where things kind of might take a little liquid encouragement to break the chains. But I do see this person here. Now, first of all, they're not like anyone you've dealt with before. And they're just going to love you in a way you never expected. Like there's some fun along with some real love underneath this one that you kind of got to fix on who it might be. But the Christmas party or the holiday party will open the door up for you. So it is a new love. Okay. Seven of Cups. Oh, it's not a hibachi grill unless you guys got something like that going on for the holiday party that's planned. But it ties around like a dinner or a work event or something like that. Okay. So I hope that helps. All right, and then Elaine, our grand finale tonight is Elaine, if it's trustable. All right, let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. Does Tony love me? Does Tony love Elaine? Does Tony love Elaine? Does Tony love Elaine? Does Tony love Elaine? Here we go. Eight of Cups to the Ten of Cups to the Ace of Cups. Elaine, Tony loved you from the minute you guys met each other. The differences in both of your guys' lives was the biggest thing, okay? Like, you were from one kind of an upbringing, he was from the other. That was the biggest change of things here. Even as long as it's been since you guys have, like, spoke, like a true, real, in-depth conversation, not just the usual passerby things and that, what I'm seeing on this one is that the feelings, what it is, each day you don't speak with the Eight of Cups, he actually grows to love you more. It's not that time just slows things down or like causes you to fade into his memory. Literally, it strengthens the bond. It makes him love you more. He did have feelings for you from the moment you guys met. It's a little bit at the moment that it was a right person, wrong time energy because of what you guys were both going through with your life. However, the Eight of Cups is not the walking away towards your Nine of Cups. It's the ascension of Jesus, okay, that's in my biblical tarot. This shows here that he will make an offer of real love because his feelings they've never gotten weaker. They just keep getting stronger. And that he will rise to the occasion on this one to profess some real love between the two of you guys. A lot of it just got in the way, okay? No matter how far you guys have actually gone on your own separate paths, strayed down your own ways, been involved with other relationships, other people, families got in the way, all of it, you guys were still, even in separation, each other's driving force. You've picked up some of Tony's mannerisms, some of Tony's things, his sayings, his jokes, his silliness. He has picked up some of your positivity, some of your caringness, your nurturing. Tony still shows little bits of you. You still show little bits of Tony. And that when you guys do come back together on this full term, like, I mean the real deal on this one, with this Ten of Cups, the Ace of Cups, this is a love that is so unique that you guys are like a pearl. You pearl this one, okay? I know a little bit of Detroit lingo, a little bit of hood talk. You pearl this one, okay? All right, and it's just, I hear the Beatles song, Real Love. Okay, that might totally resonate. Like, think of Now and Then, the Beatles song Now and Then, into the Beatles song Real Love, okay? I just heard you guys have done this in lifetimes before, and you will do this in lifetimes more, all right? You guys come into union every single lifetime. He loves you more than you know, okay? So I hope that helps. And thank you guys all for putting up with me for this whole time. It has been awesome. I love it. We will do these more often. I thank you. You're welcome, Elaine. You're very welcome. I love the love energies I felt off of that reading was just, man, you got a good one. You got a good one, Elaine. And Tony's got a good one too, without a doubt. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out. We'll do this more often. I really appreciate it. I know this wasn't a general and all signs or anything cool, awesome, fun like that, but hopefully I was able to help you guys. All right. All right. God, thank you for the message we got for all our super chatters and all our TikTokers tonight. Please help them manifest their heart's desires and keep them on the right path to achieve their greatest desires too. Okay. It didn't rhyme, but desire rhymes with desire, so it counts. All right. Thank you, God, for your divine guidance, protection, and direction. All right, guys. And thank you all for the super chats. You guys are very generous. I love and appreciate you. It means the world to me. Thank you to the mod squad. You guys rock. I really appreciate you. That's all you do. All right. And the parting verse for y'all to take with you tonight is Luke 12:15. And then he said to them, watch out. Be on your guard against all kinds of greed. Life does not consist of in an abundance of possessions. Okay, not bad for not having my glasses on. Not bad. All right, so Luke 12:15. Then he said to them, watch out, be on your guard against all kinds of greed. Life does not consist in an abundance of possessions. All right, imagine no possessions. It's easy if you try. Okay, if everybody asked for peace and love instead of a new iPhone or a new TV set, Think how fast we'd all have peace and love. Anyways, guys, until next time, I'll see you then. Namaste. Peace and love. Archer out. Have a good night. I love you guys. Namaste.